Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Littleton High School Tigers versus the Tyngsboro High School Tigers. Battle of the Tigers tonight here in Tyngsboro at Pierce Field. My name is Adam DeCoste. Alongside me is my dad, Chuck DeCoste, with Mark Crory up on the camera. We're filling in for the usuals again. Mike Fontanella and Pat Fredrickson couldn't be with us tonight.
Yeah, so this is kind of a unique situation. Adam and I broadcasted a game, father and son team, and Tyngsboro won the coin toss, and they deferred to the second half. So our Littleton Tigers will be receiving the kickoff to start the game here at Pierce Field in Tyngsboro. Brand new turf on the field, 1 year old. So it looks like we have Leo Gibbons and
Max Hannigan, I think.
Max Hannigan.
Kick goes to the far side. Max is set to receive. Takes it from about the 10-yard line. Crosses the 30.
Still up, nice.
Gets to about the 34-yard line.
Liberty's kick is returned by Max Hannigan.
Both
First in on
Tigers
the play is Pam
2-0
Patel.
records. One of them
Littleton will take over first down, 10 yards to go.
As
From
usual,
their own
Adam,
34-yard
our
line.
Tigers having a triple overtime win against Nipmuc week 1, and then last week beating Oakmont, and what ended up being a bit of a nail-biter in Tyngsboro, 2-0.
Oakmont.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Braden Lynn takes the snap, hands it off to Parker Landforce in the 1st and 10 run. It's about 3 yards on the carry.
Parker's a mule. He just
Parker Lansford on the
grabs
carry.
a rock and keeps his legs
Tackle on the
turned.
play for the Tigers by Zach Souza.
Right.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for Littleton.
Yeah, and so Tyngsboro Tigers, week 1 they beat Clinton 42-13, and then last week they beat the Maynard Tigers 49-13, and what ended up being quite an upset for the Maynard Tigers.
Braden Lynn just rolled out to the left on
Lynn's
second down.
pass is complete to Timmy Kelleher.
Complete to Timmy Kelleher.
Covered on the play by Tyler Ducharme.
First down.
That is enough for a Littleton first down. Their drive will continue 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
So we're a little off center tonight. We're about on the 20-yard line. So we're not on the 50. The camera angle will be a little funny.
Different viewpoint.
Braden hands it off to Leo Gibbons. Looks like no gain.
Leo Gibbons on the carry, dragged down by Pam Patel. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Littleton.
Patel with the tackle there for the Tyngsboro Tigers. One of the ones to watch on that Tiger defense. Red Tiger defense.
Yeah, Ponce Patel is a junior. Back on the other side of the ball, too, as a wide receiver.
Lynn and Landforce in the backfield again in the shotgun.
Mike Lynn calling the plays from the sideline.
Looks like they're going to get another play. Landforce resets. 4 eligible receivers to Lynn's left. He's going to roll to his left. Good block from Parker. Complete to Leo Gibbons.
Keep those legs going.
Lynn's pass is complete to Leo Gibbons.
Of the
Tyler
Tyngsboro
Ducharme
Tigers.
on the stop. It is enough for a Littleton first down. The drive continues inside Tyngsboro territory, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Another first down here for the Tigers as they look to their sideline to get the play call in.
It's nice to see on film, I'm sure, that Tyngsboro Tigers are seeing the Littleton Tigers come out with a heavy run set the last couple of games.
Lynn to Leo Gibbons, who shakes a tackle in the backfield. Turns into possibly a positive gain here.
Gibbons on the carry. Stop on the play by Zach Souza.
Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Littleton.
Junior Zach Souza on the tackle there. Big hit, number 30. Keep an eye on that kid.
Lynn looking to pass, looking for Sean Mazzoni, incomplete.
Yeah, Sean
Wins
Mazzoni.
pass intended
Actually,
for Sean Mazzoni.
He helped me coach the youth
is
basketball team.
incomplete.
Sean Mazzoni was with us back then, and his
That will bring up
was not
third down for Littleton.
No, I think the much shorter. Who was it?
Leo Gibbons.
It was Leo and
Wyatt Kopp.
Wyatt Kopp, who were both a bit vertically challenged at the time. They were the ones hogging the boards.
So I guess we have to get that message down to Braden that Sean's not going to get anything more than a couple of inches off his fingertips.
Then Lanforth in the backfield again. And then takes the snap, looks to his right. He's going to throw. It's complete.
Not enough of the first.
Wins pass complete to Josh Crosswhite.
Looks like he might have only picked up a few there.
Going to bring up fourth down
Looks like they're picking up
and
more than they are when
5 for Littleton.
Tigers are going for it.
4th and 5. So a penalty would get them a first down if they were able to draw.
They drew it. They
did.
drew it. Nice
got
hard count
Tyngsboro
by
offsides.
Braden.
Penalty marker on the play.
This is going to be a tough. This is going to be close.
Offsides against Tyngsboro.
4th down. Interesting to see Adam here if they go to the double wing.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
They're huddling up, so that
It'll be
would
4th
suggest
and
another.
1 for Littleton.
I guess it was a 4th and 6 to begin with. Now it's a 4th and 1.
It's tough to admit when you're so smarter than me. And a lot of defensive substitutions for Tyngsboro, knowing that the Tigers are going
Littleton
to
rushing to
hurry
the
up.
line. And Lynn's going to just go straight ahead, try and get the yard
On
himself.
the knee to the yard, and it looks like he got it. According to Richie Powderly, they got it.
He's usually pretty reliable in these situations.
Braden Lynn with the quarterback sneak. It is enough for a first down.
They're moving the chains.
Littleton
First
drive
down,
will
Littleton.
continue 1st and 10 from the Tyngsboro 33-yard line.
So ball on the Tyngsboro 33 here, Adam. What do you think?
Looks like they're going back to the spread.
Right. I'd like to see Timmy Kelleher more involved in the passing game this game. He's got some pretty sure hands, as I witnessed over the summer, helping coach the passing league.
Lynn takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Lanforth. Ooh, good pursuit by the Tyngsboro Tigers.
Lanforth on the carry. Zach Souza with the
Souza
stop.
again on that tackle. That kid
Loss on the
knows
play.
ball. He was on Parker. He was on Parker before Parker had the ball. It seemed, and
He was.
Brings the ball back to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 12 for Littleton.
Tackles the way you want someone to tackle.
So exactly. He definitely brings the contact.
Should be 2nd and 13 for Littleton.
Go out wide.
Lanforth drops back, looking to pass. He's going to scramble. He doesn't have a whole lot of room. He's going to find some room to his right. Looks like he's going to tuck it and run. He's got some positive yardage now.
He's got about 6 or 7 from the original line.
Win on the carry. Zach Souza in on the tackle.
Souza again on the tackle. Looks like Braden ran about 40 yards there, but I think he's got a net gain of about 7.
They only measure it in one direction, I think.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, it wasn't the direction he was running more of the time.
So that kid Souza that I was talking about earlier, Adam, looks like he plays tough, hard-nosed football.
Penalty flag on the play. Defensive holding is the call against Tyngsboro.
Lynn as his springboard to get up there, and some of the Tiger offensive linemen and some of the Tiger players took exception to it. So it'd be interesting to watch number 30 on the Tyngsboro side of the ball defensively. Zach Souza. He's been in on, I'd say, probably 80% of their tackles.
He's everywhere. He's flying all around the ball.
He really is good nose for the ball.
Let's see what they're discussing.
It's like a hold on Tyngsboro. So that's going to move the chains.
First down looks like it's going to Tyngsboro 20-yard line.
That's a huge penalty right there. It's I wasn't able to see it live. But,
Penalty is enough for a Littleton first down.
see it.
First down and 10 from the 20.
Ball's down the far end of the field from where we're at the 20 here. So
Lynn's got Ty Price in the backfield. He hands it off to him, looking to run up the middle. Had to break it left a little bit.
another extra little push there.
Ty Price on the carry.
The defense. That time was number 52. Lovis Paul, senior.
Short gain on the play, 2nd down and 9.
A little extracurricular. They're really
For
different
Littleton.
than they have the past couple of years. They're hungry to make themselves 3-0 here.
Littleton back in the shotgun formation with Lynn and Ty Price. Lynn's going to take a snap, roll immediately to his right. He's being pursued by plenty of red jerseys, and they're going to bring him down.
That's unfortunate. There's a whole slew of red shirts on him in a hurry.
Price sacked on the play. Lovis Paul to make the stop.
That same guy, number 52, Lovis Paul, senior, outside linebacker.
Loss about 6.
That's tough when you have that
3rd down and 16 for Littleton
just outside the tackle with those
from the 26-yard line.
right on Braden as he tries to roll. There's no pocket there.
And sometimes in some of their sets, Littleton has the running back filling in off tackle, but it didn't look like that's where Ty was supposed to go on that one.
This is true. So a little substitution here. Ty Price coming out, Leo Gibbons going in.
Let's move Landforce back into the backfield.
Leo set up
With
that
Lynn.
H position in the slot.
And then takes the snap, drops straight back. He's being pursued again by red jerseys. He's going to do a little short pass. Looks like he got it to Landforce and he held
Lynn's
it.
pass is
Some
complete
gain for
to
Littleton there.
Parker Landforce, hit immediately by Zach Souza.
There's only one person.
A short gain on the play.
Remember that truck, guys. You got to come up with an answer for him. Somebody's
4th down and 12 for Littleton.
Maybe create a screenplay to keep that kid honest. But he's got a good nose for the ball, and he's making the Tigers pay.
And it looks like he's coming up from the safety position too. He's playing in the defensive backfield.
He is right.
So 4th down here for Littleton. Lynn's going to roll to his left,
Good block by
looking downfield. Now he's tucked it. Lynn's
Lynn on the carry.
positive yardage. I can't tell if it'll be enough. Doesn't look like it.
as we hang out of the press box to try to see where that spot was.
We're squinting as hard as you are, I think, at home. So that'll be a turnover on downs.
Driven out of bounds by several Tyngsboro tacklers. The ball is turned over on downs. Tyngsboro takes over, 1st down, 10 yards to go
Probably a 40-yard kick.
from their own 15-yard line.
He's making longer than that in practice, so
Yeah, it's a little different when you got number 30 coming at you.
that's true. That's very true. Don't know what he's going to do on that.
Or that Lewis Paul as well, number 52. So let's see what the defense can do here.
The Tyngsboro offense looking like it, working hard to get set. They've got too many men on the field for a second, it looked like they got 3 wide to the right. Number 17, Tucker Carmichael, takes this.
Hook and ladder. It's a great play call. Pitched it to Philip Sutherland, one of the captains.
He's free. One
The
play,
hook and
6 points
lateral.
for Tyngsboro.
Carmichael to Sutherland to Unity.
Tucker Carmichael, junior captain.
Touchdown.
Sat underneath the coverage, caught the ball as number 2, Phil Sutherland. came up right
Carmichael
up and out of play.
to Sutherland to Huberty on that play. Sounds like we're calling a double play
Yeah.
in baseball rather than a touchdown pass.
Yeah, 4-6-3. So we're going for the PAT here instead of a 2-point conversion. It's a different team than we used to see in the last couple of years in Tyngsboro.
Definitely. Ooh. PAT will be good. Looks like the Solid Tigers almost got some people through that O-line.
That was Ryan Gilmet, sophomore. Not yet through, I'm not certain. But
Unity's kick is good. Your score, Tyngsboro 7, Littleton nothing.
my guess is that Coach Ferrante is probably having some words for the boys on the sideline.
And I doubt they're quiet. If we took our headsets off, I'm sure we'd be able to hear them loud and clear.
This is true. So the 7-2 back deep.
Hannigan looking to pump up his fellow teammates. A lot of energy from him as he came out onto the field to receive.
I'll tell you, Max is a sophomore, and he's seen a lot of time this year. He jumped in last year. Coach Lynn really needed someone to play quarterback for the
Purity tees it up for the Tigers.
He's really
Max
quite a
Hannigan.
weapon for the Tigers. He can play
Leo Gibbons back
on
deep
both sides
for
of the ball. It's nice to see him
Littleton.
kicks with Leo Gibbons, who's an absolute jet back. We're going to keep it away from Leo.
Kicks away from Leo, you're right, to Hannigan. He'll take it again at about the 10. He's crossed the 25, about the 31 is where.
Hannigan on the return. Tackle on the play by Josh Ducharme.
Fortunately for Max, the gunner that was coming for him tripped and fell on the play, so Max had an extra 10 yards that he could have gotten on that before he made any contact. The outside gunner was key.
Littleton begins their drive, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
I don't know if that's how Max will tell the story, but that's how you saw it.
I'm pretty sure the camera saw it that way too, but we'll see. We'll have to watch this Tuesday night and see.
Lynn takes the snap. Shovel pass inside to
Inside
Landforce, who runs right into a Tyngsboro lineman.
There goes Ryan Menaker, sophomore lineman. The big boy.
He was right there ready for
Shovel
it.
pass
Really was.
to
He was
Parker
being blocked really well by
Lansford.
Richie Powderly, but the lineman
Ryan Menaker there immediately
just
for the
waited his-
Tigers.
waited his
1
turn.
yard gain,
As soon as
2nd
he had
and
the
9
opportunity,
for Littleton.
he shed Richie and was able to make the tackle.
Getting close to about 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Then takes the snap again, looking to his right. Quick pass into Crosswhite, almost brings it in.
Trying to thread the needle there. There's a lot of red shirts around that.
Lynn's pass intended for Josh Crosswhite is incomplete.
One of the hardest passes I've seen Braden throw this year.
He did get behind it.
3rd down and 9 for Littleton.
The middle linebacker puts their arms up. That ball was about 6.5 feet off the turf. So looked like Baker Mayfield getting balls batted down. 23 balls batted down from Mayfield this year. So
boy.
we don't want Braden doing that.
Lynn on 3rd and 9, looking to his right. He's looking for Crosswhite again. He's got him this time. Looks like about a 5
Pass
yard
complete
gain.
to Crosswhite.
About 3 maybe.
Another 4th down coming up for Littleton.
Tackled short of the line to gain.
So they've been going back and forth between Braden
Tom Michaud on the
Sierra as
stop.
their punt.
Trying to bring up a 4th down
Kick this one.
and 4 for Littleton.
A little more traditional kicker. Braden's got a strong leg, but he's more of a rugby kicker. Whereas Cody has a little more technique and finesse. No offense, Brady.
Shear takes the snap. Lefty
Nice
boots it away. Great spiral on the kick. Over the
Sit down,
punt
ball.
receiver's head, taking a Littleton bounce. Looks like it's down around the 5 yard line.
Does, yeah.
Cody Shearer's punt is down inside the 10-yard line.
Parker
Maybe about the
Lampors.
6. Parker downs it.
I believe so.
Looks like it's about the 6-yard line. That's where Tyngsboro will begin. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
Let's see if we can make a stop here on defense. 3 and out would be good for the Tigers right now.
They need the momentum shift. Really flipped the field with that.
He really did. What do you think of net was that? So he kicked it from 30,
Yeah,
70 yards net, 65-yard net. It's not bad.
that's. I'll take it.
Nice hang time, good spiral.
It was good. Got it to roll the way he needed it to. Sure
Good. That's what that spiral does, the traditional, conventional style of punting.
Carmichael takes the snap, hands it off inside, met by a host of Tigers.
Hand off to Michaud. He's a sophomore runner.
Tom Michaud on the carry. 1st on the stop for Littleton, Richie Powderly.
It's a solid.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8
Got that contact.
for Tyngsboro.
Yeah, he's creating the collision. A lot like Parker.
Carmichael again taking the snap, looking like sweep to the offensive left for Tyngsboro to number 9.
Justin Huberty on the carry.
Who was the
Tackle by Timmy Kelleher.
Is it Hoover or Sutherland?
Brings up a 3rd down and 3 for Tyngsboro.
3rd and 3 here.
3rd and 3. We're under 2 minutes in the first quarter. Carmichael coming under center. A lot of guys in the backfield. Ty Price.
Meets him in the backfield. Tell you, that kid came out last year.
Michaud on the carry, dropped in the
unknown
backfield by
entity.
Sean Mazzoni.
And Coach Lynn didn't
Will bring up a 4th down for
just about
Tyngsboro.
anywhere. And when he put him on, I think Coach Ferrante decided to put him on the D-line, and he really made a difference on the D-line. He can meet people in the backfield, and he sticks hard. He's a hard hitter. He's a big boy.
Making his presence known there on 3rd down to set up a 4th and 6.
That's huge.
Tyngsboro will have to punt.
Zach Sousa's
Kind of like Go Fish.
punting for Tyngsboro.
3-0.
Sousa's going to be the punter, which...
Ooh, shanks it.
Ooh, did
side
Price
of his
get a
foot.
piece of that? That is not going to travel very far.
It looks like Sousa's looking for a flag, but if they got a piece of the ball, it doesn't matter if you get a piece of the kicker.
Price in there again, looked like in the
You think he got a piece of it?
in the backfield. He was close enough.
Rotation of the ball, he may have.
Kind of a helicopter.
Sousa's punt rolls out of bounds at the 20. Littleton will take over 1st down, 10 yards to go.
Sousa has a kink in his armor. He's not a great punter. He sure is good on defense.
Looks like the Tigers are huddling up. Maybe we'll see that double wing formation again as they have a 1st and 10 from the Tyngsboro 20 with a minute 2 to go.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see them. It looks like they're going into a double wing. Just keep Tyngsboro on their toes. Parker up the middle.
Lynn to Landfors. He's fighting for extra yardage.
Keeps those legs churning.
Toss to Landfors, tackle and play by Tyler Ducharme.
Back, but he
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for
Moses
Littleton.
So we get around 40 seconds now in the 1st quarter. And they're going to stay in the double wing.
So Parker comes out to get a little breather, and in comes Max Hannigan. So staying in the double wing, which is nice. I like it.
So Hannigan, Price, and Gibbons in the backfield. It's going to be a counter play to Gibbons. Looks like he has some
Spinning
room to
around.
run. And got a forward tackle from the
I think you got the first
Tyngsboro
down.
player too.
It's tough to tell from down here. Yep, just going for the box. So it's a 1st down from about the 8.
Looks like it.
Theo Gibbons on the carry, stopped by Justin Huberty.
6. Maybe
1st
can't see
and
it
goal
from
for
here, but it's
Littleton
about the 8.
Yeah.
at the 6-yard line.
The announcer here called it the 6, but
So I guess it's on the 6. And Littleton will take a timeout. for 2
Littleton takes
seconds
timeout.
until the 1st quarter is over.
interesting.
Interesting timeout there.
Seconds, yeah, maybe the wind's at his back.
Maybe the one's at his back. That could be.
Sun's in his eyes. Not sure what that call was for.
Looks like there's no wind here, but
I don't have any grass I can throw. We can't see the flag from where we are, but we have it on good authority from on top of the booth that the air is pretty still here at Pierce Field.
I think there are flags on the uprights that aren't moving.
Look at that.
I think they're just hanging straight down, and they're a little hard to see, but the yellow on orange flags, yellow uprights.
Holy Cross education's paying off. It's good to see it.
Thank you.
Tigers are going back to the sideline. It's like Travis Bassett, Coach Lynn right out there. Give him a little talking to.
1st and goal from the 6-yard line, and the Tigers are going
1st
back.
and goal, Littleton from the 6.
So maybe they wanted Tyngsboro to think
Little screen. Bringing him back
Littleton
in.
was going to bring. Oh, there it is. We got everyone set. Lynn's under center. He's going to hand it to Price. He's going to bump it out left.
Price on the carry.
Price
Stop on the play by Tyler Ducharme.
about 2 yards on that carry. Bring it to about the 4-yard line, and that'll bring us to the end of the quarter.
That is the end
Tyngsboro
of the first period.
7,
Good score, Tyngsboro 7. Littleton nothing.
We'll be back with 2nd quarter action after this.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the 2nd quarter here. Tigers versus Tigers. Tyngsboro and Littleton here in Tyngsboro. It's 7-0 Tyngsboro. Tigers are threatening.
2nd and goal for Littleton as we begin the 2nd period.
On that last play of the first quarter, Adam. I'd love to see Ty Price just keep turning those legs and going north.
Another counter play to Gibbons. Looks like he sprung free. It's close. The Tigers are saying it's good.
The side judge has to call
And they've called it. It's good. Touchdown, Littleton.
Leo Gibbons takes it in for the Littleton touchdown.
Saying Ty needs to commit to where he's going. He hit the hole, didn't feel as though he had it. And you see Leo and Parker, who have a little more experience. Ty just came to football last year after a long time off. Ty tried to bump it out and nearly gained a yard. Leo and Parker demonstrate that if you just keep going to the hole where your blockers are trying to create the separation and create that space, good things happen. And we just saw something good happen there.
Former soccer player Cody Shearer lining up for the PAT.
Cody Shearer to attempt the extra point.
Ooh, tough snap.
Hannigan handles it well.
The conversion is good as the teams come back upfield. Your score, Tyngsboro 7, Littleton
He's
7.
a good athlete. You can put him just about anywhere. With him being the holder right there, tough spin. It's a short hop, short stop handling that. Great athlete. He's demonstrated that a couple of times. He got some good snaps. But then lucky we needed Cody to make the kick in order to stay in the game. Max was able to handle the ball, settle it down. Cody was able to come right through the ball last week. Bad snap, and Max again being the game quarterback last week. It was great. Call the fire play. The snap's bad. They call fire. Cody was out for a pass. The tight end's release, and they were able to get the 2 point.
Michaud and Liberty back deep to receive the kick.
Good athlete.
Shearer's got the ball on the tee. Ready to kick it away. He's got the strength in his leg to put this into the end zone. We'll see if he can do it. Line drive kick.
Squib, a little bouncer.
It's going to be picked up by number 3, Michaud. He brings it from the 5-yard line to about the 25.
Michaud returns the kick up past the 25-yard line. Will Allen
mix it up a little bit.
on the
Split
stop
kicks and different.
for
A
Littleton.
lot of different types of kicks in practice, and knowing that Cody last week he put 2 into the end zone for touchback. It's an automatic touchback as soon as it breaks the plane to the goal line. I'd rather see them do that.
They'd gained 5 yards on that. The defense would have 5 yards left.
Correct.
Less to have to worry about.
Federation rules, the ball response is 20. Right? All right, let's see what the
5 more yards to their advantage. Carmichael, quick pass to his left.
Carmichael's pass to
Tigers in
Liberty is complete for a short gain.
Liberty, number 9. Yeah.
Yes.
Timmy Kelleher on the tackle.
Keller crossweight in there.
Gain of 2 for the Tigers. It will be second down and 8
Up 2 a couple of times,
for Tyngsboro
but again, 3 and out here. They're kicking
from the 27-yard line.
And
They need to be tough here on D.
Carmichael takes a snap. Fumbled the ball. The transition.
Looks like white. Not trying to be a homer, but it did look like the ball bounced up.
Coming on the play.
Is Noah Graham out there? See, the 57 and 67 is not talking about the ball.
Tyngsboro retains possession, loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up third down.
Handoff there from
10
Carmichael to Michaud.
from the 25.
That got a little miscommunication or something there.
Ben Stallman getting some time on D-line. I like to see that. I thought he was the one that landed on the ball.
Carmichael back to pass. Being chased by Timmy Kelleher. He looks like he's got him. He's bringing him down.
From behind. Great backside pursuit by Timmy Kelleher.
Carmichael was dragged down by Timmy Kelleher.
Quite an athlete. He's really
Loss of 7 on the play.
Going into the summer, another kid, like I said earlier. He
Fourth down
played in
and
passing league this
17 for Tyngsboro.
He literally came off a whole lot of lacrosse, and he was in great shape when he came into camp. So it was good to see him. Some muscle mass. He's got some speed, and he's got great weight.
Zach Souza in punt formation for Tyngsboro.
Souza back to kick again.
Good start.
Ball's on the 18 of Tyngsboro.
Kicking from about the 7. Souza does it like.
Crossway back to receive. It's going to bounce right around the 50, the 45 of Littleton inside that.
Crosswhite's got to get out of the way of that. As soon as it's poised, as soon as you know
Souza's
to
punt
catch that
was dead at
you got to get away from the
the
ball.
Littleton 43-yard line, where they will take over first down.
It took a little bounce at first, and then it caught the turf the wrong way, and it bounced back towards Josh. He's got to get out of the way of that ball. You do not want to give over the ball when they're punting on your own 45. That's just a error in judgment there. He's got to smarten up.
So Lynn and Landfor's in the backfield again as the Tigers return to the spread formation. Mazzoni in the wingback tight end.
Pass right out here.
Lynn to pass, looking for Gibbons, just out of his reach.
Lynn's pass intended
ball
for
again.
Gibbons is incomplete.
I wonder if you put a little more air in the
Josh Ducharme
around to that.
and Panth Patel in
Same
coverage.
thing that looked like happened last week.
2nd and 10 for Littleton.
Just put out of his reach.
He's just trying to frame it and fire for effect here, doing some bracketing. My old days of field artillery. That was a little long. Now he's going to make an adjustment. Noah Graham at center.
Lynn and Landfor's in the backfield. Lynn's rolling to his left. Looks like he's got a lot of red jerseys in front of him. He's being brought down by Souza.
It's been a
Saying
while
his
since
name
we've said
again.
that name, but
Yep.
we're saying it again, right?
Yep.
Lynn sacked on the play by Zach Souza.
That kid hits hard. I'm telling you, he always puts a little bit of extra twist in it.
Maybe that's exactly what happened, was a twist. Coach Lynn over to look at Braden Lynn.
Good to see what Tony DeSisto is on the sideline if he's not blowing up.
Looks like they're all on a knee right now, but I'm sure his ears have perked up.
Braden's got to come out for a play, so what do? You put Hannigan in there? Or, he hasn't even taken a snap all year at quarterback, so good.
Now, the Tigers have shown some Wildcat formation, haven't they? Didn't they show a Wildcat kind of formation last week?
I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
You're denying that?
Well, some of the opponents might be watching this film.
All right. I can be making stuff up.
I think you are.
I think I might be. Maybe I'm trying to throw off the opponents.
He's getting up. Trainer's over to see him.
Putting all his weight on it, he's flexing it, but he's got weight on it, so that's good. Good to see that.
I think his knee at him.
Either his, I guess his knee, the way he was bringing his leg all the way up like that, maybe hip.
Tony's
But DeSisto's coming in for at least one play.
tough spot to come in. He's third and Uber.
Yeah, it's a long third down. Third, and the scoreboard says 20.
3rd down and 20 yards to go for Littleton.
Of course, Landforce could rip one off for who knows how many yards at any point, but
Gibbons could as well. You're right. It'd be nice to see that here.
DeSisto with the snap. He's
Back
looking to pass.
I like it.
Oh, it just
DeSisto sacked
pocket
on the
collapses on
play.
Tony DeSisto, and he goes down for another sack.
There
67
for
playing.
Tyngsboro, Matt Beauchene and Dan Palaskis.
Big boy that keeper.
Loss on the play brings the ball back inside the Littleton 30-yard
So
line.
hopefully Cody can get
Yep.
another 6.
4th down for Littleton.
He's back there again. Number 9, Justin Huberty. At about the 42-yard line for Tyngsboro to receive.
Tigers going to try to
Cody Shearer in punt formation for Littleton.
together and move the ball.
Justin Huberty back deep for Tyngsboro.
I'll tell you, the O-line has done a great job all season, but they're having a tough time tonight.
They did a better job when they were in the double wing, maybe, too.
Correct.
So DeSisto's punt lands at about the 35 and takes a bounce
Brady
towards the
Cody.
Tyngsboro 40.
Cody Shearer.
Shearer's punt is downed at the 37-yard line where the
both
Tyngsboro
have three
Tigers
in
will
the
begin
box column, you know,
first
3 to
down.
13.
10 yards to go.
I like giving 13 a little bit extra love, you know? It's the number I used to wear.
You might want to take this opportunity to visit the concession stand, run as always by Culinary Creations.
Numerology.
Tonight we've got cheeseburgers,
tell
hot
them
dogs,
also teach them
and
happy
chili with cornbread.
Hopefully.
Can't have the chili without the cornbread.
Yeah,
Please visit our concession stand in Culinary Creations
The
tonight.
nice thing about not having Mr. Kazanjian next to me, because I do have his son in my class. Carmichael's looking to run immediately once he
Getting a
grabs
good
the
push.
snap.
Oh, great tackle by Wyatt Kopp.
Carmichael on the carry, tackled by Wyatt Kopp.
Still picked up 4 though. It's a good run. Their old line moved us.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 for Tyngsboro.
Carmichael and Michaud in the backfield in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Carmichael back to pass short. Quick pass. To number 2,
Carmichael's pass
Sutherland.
is complete for Sutherland. Richie Powderly in coverage.
So that Sutherland caught that.
Third down and less than a yard
Yeah,
for
sacked down on the
Tyngsboro.
coverage, just like he did right there. He's the leading receiver for the Tyngsboro Tigers, and he's just a big presence. You know, it's nice for a quarterback to know that they have that guy.
Timeout on the field.
Looks like they might be going for a measurement.
They've right now got it marked as 3rd and less than a yard,
Timeout for a measurement.
and they are going to measure. So it looks like Tyngsboro is doing a good job of mixing up their play calling.
Yeah, they've got some talented skill players. Their line is playing well. Looks like 5 or 6 inches on them. Oh, they didn't do that really across either.
I don't have my my compass and
Protractor.
protractors and everything to do the construction and the
Third and short.
measurements, and
All right, so
we'll call it 3rd and inches.
get this kid 89.
Third down and less than a yard for Tyngsboro.
See him next year.
That's right.
Josh Lisowski. Good fella.
Looks like they're coming out
I think I'd probably give the ball to
ready to run.
quarterback.
Oh, wing T.
Oh.
Quarterback sneaky bumped the snap a little bit.
He did bump the snap.
Carmichael on the keep. That is enough for a first down. Tyngsboro drive continues. First and 10
Gave him enough of a hesitation, so the push was already done. So he just
from the
Fumble route.
38-yard line.
Already.
leave the ball there and have the holy mackerel.
Carmichael running to the right this
block.
time. Big tackle from Ty Price.
Carmichael on the carry.
Tell you, I like seeing the ball.
Tripped up
Get in the
by Ty
backfield.
Price.
He's coming he came from the right tackle spot there. He got in the backfield. He's coming from backside pressure.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for Tyngsboro inside Middleton territory.
Need a big stop here. Need to get these guys to punt the ball away. So let's see what happens on
2nd and 8 from midfield. Carmichael looked to pass, but he's running now. Shoestring tackle by Cody Shearer.
Carmichael on the carry.
He can
Cody
kick.
Shearer with
He
the
can
stop.
tackle.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down
Untied
and
shoes.
6 for Tyngsboro.
I like it.
Carmichael
Big stop here, Adam.
in the shotgun. It looked like Wyatt had a chance at that.
Broke too late.
Pass left to
Carmichael's
Zach
pass is
Souza.
complete to Zach Souza.
That'll move the chains for
That's enough to
Tyngsboro.
move the chains. The Tyngsboro drive continues. First and 10 from the Littleton
He dropped down to the
41-yard
It
line.
was like Dan Quisenberry throwing that pass. But he threw it about 40 yards.
Interesting formation here from Tyngsboro, and it'll be Carmichael with the keeper again.
Almost a wildcat.
Almost. Where they had
Carmichael on the carry.
Big strong kid.
big gain here for Tyngsboro. It looks like
Tackle from behind by Wyatt Kopp.
2nd down. They're calling. 2nd
Pickup
and
of
1.
9 on the play. 2nd and 1 for Tyngsboro.
Michael, kid's a junior. He's a captain as a junior, and he's quite an athlete.
Rolling to his left now. Carmichael. He's throwing it. Oh, almost intercepted. Looks like Crosswhite. DeSisto.
I think you're right.
Carmichael's pass is broken up by number 10, Josh Crosswhite.
Good break on the ball by Josh.
3rd down and 1 for Tyngsboro.
That would have been a huge play.
Would have been good. Yeah, would have swung some momentum. We're at 5:33 now, left in the half. 3rd and 1 for Tyngsboro as they huddle up. They come in their packet-in offense. They're giving to number
bumps it
3.
outside.
No one outside. For Littleton, they had to chase it
Micho over the right side
Micho.
picks up the first down.
Yeah.
Finally tackled by Josh Crosswhite.
Strong run. It's only a sophomore.
They go and
Well, hurry up here, yeah?
hurry up into the double tight end formation. Micho, it looks like the same play.
Just did
Micho again over the right side.
I'll tell you, he's got Phil Sutherland kind of sealing off the end there.
Titty Kelleher on the stop.
Who we know from
2nd and
time on
6.
the defensive side of the ball. He's a good athlete. Again, quick snap. This time they're running left. Sutherland.
Phil Sutherland on the carry, stopped by Crosswhite.
Yeah, so they're 4:53 left at him, but they're doing this hurry up and have to think that they
Third down, 5 for Tyngsboro.
Try to pop one in here, stop Littleton again, see if they can score and then get the ball if they have. I hope Littleton stop there then. Try to throw the
Michaud gets the call again. Ty Price in there.
Michaud stopped
So you got the
on
ball.
the play by number 32, Ty Price.
All right, Ty. Ty's running downhill and he's making hits.
He looks
tough
confident.
to stop. Yeah.
He looks really confident. A little swagger as he was walking back to his spot in the line.
4th down and 5 for Tyngsboro.
4th and 5.
Carmichael and Michaud in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Carmichael's rolling right, looking to pass. Quick pass.
First down.
Carmichael's pass is complete.
Looks like they're going to have another Tyngsboro first down
Top
here.
there by
Down to 5, thereabouts.
I'd say so, yeah. But
Justin
5-yard line
Huberty
going
picks
in,
up the
so
first
goal
down.
for
First
Tyngsboro.
and goal, Tyngsboro.
They're backing it back in. 2 tight ends. Michaud again.
From behind with Parker.
Michaud on the right side, dragged down by Parker Landfors.
2.
Short gain on the play, 2nd and goal, Tyngsboro
2 and 3
inside the
there, yes.
Littleton 5-yard line.
They're going to stack it up here.
But then you got to worry, is Michaud going to bump it way out?
Yeah. That's
So
what you
2nd and
have
goal.
Those Storms have a responsibility, right? Contain.
That's right. Looks like straight up the middle did Carmichael.
Tucker Carmichael for the Tyngsboro touchdown.
I would have taken the risk there. Beat me outside.
Yeah. It's a goal line play.
Right.
You think that's what the call would be, is to stack it up. 76 more points for Tyngsboro.
I'd like to start calling number 58's number.
Justin Huberty to attempt the extra point.
There was a little dinged up after the game last week against Oakmont. Kick is good.
Kick is
It's up
good.
and good. Justin Huberty.
That ball looked like it went to the Merrimack River. It's a good kick.
Your score, Tyngsboro 14, Littleton
This
7.
little guy with the red jersey on. Running back with it, so we're good. Or Tyngsboro's good. We got their ball back.
3:20 left. Down 7. So this is where seniors will grab the teammates. Show some leadership. Showing the natives here.
Hannigan and Gibbons back to receive again. Looks like you might even be using that same ball that almost went into the trees for the snap. They were waiting on the ball for a second there. Huberty's got it on the
Little known
on the
fact.
tee now.
Huberty tees it up for the Tigers.
At the front line with this is not a hands line up front. So a lot of bigs up front. It's good.
It's a good kick. Ty Price has got it.
It's going up the middle. Get those legs moving, Ty. Okay.
Looks like he's almost gotten to the 40.
Ty Price on the return, several Tyngsboro tacklers on the play.
Maybe 48.
Among them, Connor Graham and Nick Eldridge.
Good timing. 3:15 to go in the half. Down by 7.
Littleton will begin their drive, first down, 10 yards to go
Took it back from
from their own 39-yard line. Check that, let's call it the 38-yard line.
Wow.
38-yard line.
Looks like
First and
forward
10
progress
Tigers.
had him over the 40, but
Thought so.
maybe I'm being a homer. There's Parker
Little
from
Statue of
outside.
Liberty there. Parker.
Picked up the 15.
I'd say
Parker
it's
Landfors
a first down for Littleton.
picks up a first down.
Big carry by Landforce. Just stayed there in his.
Just keeps driving like a hedgehog.
Finally driven out of bounds by Pants Patel.
Landforce just stood there. Looked like he didn't.
Takes the ball inside Tyngsboro territory,
Ball to
first
him,
and 10
broke it out
from
to
the 48-yard line.
That little design, the delayed handoff, you're right, Adam.
Yeah.
Much like a Statue of Liberty play. Screen play.
Looks like Wynn's looking for the screen now. He's going to throw it
away.
out of bounds with Kelleher and Gibbons in the
Play
vicinity.
wasn't there. Adam, I tried to keep track.
Wynn's pass is incomplete.
Braden had, but end up being more of a spectator when you're up here in the booth. That's
It's good
not the
seats,
easiest
isn't
thing
it?
in the world. It's great seats.
Except when the ball's way down there on the other 20. And these seats are a little less good, but we take what we can get.
Second and 10.
Be second and 10 for
For
Littleton
Littleton.
in their spread formation. Zoni winged off to the right. Lanford's in the backfield with Lynn, who takes the snap, throws it right, looking for Kelleher, who's got a first down, and maybe some more. He stayed in bounds, which it looks like he did.
Pass is complete to Tim Kelleher.
So they're across the 30.
Finally taken out of bounds by Zach
28-yard line at
Souza.
Tyngsboro.
I tell you, Timmy and Braden have connected since.
The Littleton drive will continue first and 10 from the 28-yard
He's
line.
got those short hands. This big, strong kid put a bunch of muscle mass on this summer, and I think it's a comfort zone for kind of like Braden's brother Austin was last year. And Timmy, it's underneath coverage. Right
Lynn's
there,
looking right, rolls right. He's looking to run now. Tiptoeing along the sideline.
Bounds. He got hit out of bounds by number 52.
Lynn on the carry.
Crosswhite's calling for a late hit on Lynn, but
Driven out of bounds by Josh Ducharme. Zach Souza also there.
20-yard line, right in front of us. This is where we like it.
Gain of 8.
52. Louis
Second down and 2
Lewis Ball
for Littleton.
came down on the backside of Braden on that play. He's definitely shaken up on it, so it looks like they're going to go double wing. Run the hammer. Pound it down. Pound it down for the next 20 yards.
They need 2 for the first down.
Eat the clock.
2:31 stop clock right now. Lynn's under center. Counter play, Landforce is going to try and take it up the middle. He's close to the first down.
He only got one.
Only got one.
Parker
be third and
Landford
one.
on the carry.
It's a good hit. That's depends which side judge you're looking at.
Yeah.
Lotus Paul
The
on
near
the
side
stop.
judge looks darn close. No,
Not quite.
nobody's showing on the far sideline.
Third down and less than 1
So about 2
for
ball lengths.
Littleton.
2 feet.
What do you do here, Adam?
More of the same.
I think you do. I mean, if Braden was a little more healthy, I'd say go wedge. But I think
Maybe turn and give it to Ty, and then go wedge.
timeout red. All right, so they're anticipating that inside
Tyngsboro takes timeout.
Right.
that wedge. So I think this is where I might use the short side of the field because they're expecting, if anything, if they're going to run it outside, they're going to go wide side of the field. So I'd risk it. I mean, back when you played, with Alex McLaughlin, the quarterback, you was the backup quarterback. You guys had that play where either Joey DeCoste or Chris Renassa or somebody from inside in the double wing would just leak out into a pass route and you'd fake that handoff, and Alex or yourself would just pop up and just pump that pass 2 yards down the field. They don't try to play, but
In behind the defense.
absolutely,
No one sees it coming usually.
they're all cracking down to try to stop the run.
Right.
So
This is
guys need to run and leak out.
with 151, and you're kicking the ball to begin the second half. It's going to be 4 down territory. So he's got 2 plays. Why not? If it's not there, throw it over his head. They're going to come out in the double wing. Lynn under center. They give in to Leo. He's got it. Gibbons easily got the first down.
Just lowers his shoulder and just keeps going.
Leo Gibbons on the carry.
Almost a cut at a right angle to hit that.
Phil Sutherland with the stop, but it is enough for Littleton first down. Their drive will continue. First and 10 from the Tyngsboro 13-yard line.
They create the collision. There's a lot of bigger backs that can run from these 2 guys.
One of them's going to be here next year too. Here's Landforce, the one who will be here next year. Pounding to try and get his 50 yards.
Landforce on the carry. Several Tigers there. Zach Souza.
2-yard gain. Littleton will take a timeout.
Josh Ducharme.
With the headset on, I
Among
heard.
the tacklers.
They call him that.
Did you hear who made that tackle?
Who's that?
It's Souza, number 30. Kid's quite a player.
You have to
Timeout,
excuse my
Littleton.
lack of surprise.
Again, they got a lot of sophomores and juniors that are making plays on this Tyngsboro Tiger team. Good for them. They've struggled for the past couple of years, and it's nice to see that the program's put together.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's been a coaching change or it just seems to be a different drive, a different urgency. This Tiger team.
Definitely. Maybe need some of that urgency from our own Tiger team.
Be nice to see.
2 huge wins to start the season, now down 7 with a minute 20 till halftime here in Tyngsboro.
Yeah, they need to the fire on the belly that they had in the overtime at Denmark week 1.
Any of the 3.
Teams of 3 overtimes. They dug down deep. And they got punched in the mouth the first 2 overtimes, and they came back and they and then they punched them in the mouth. They stopped them, and
They are in the double wing. And there's the little pass. Looking for it. Looks like it's not there. Then I'll have to throw it away.
Braden Lynn,
Little play action pass there.
pass is incomplete.
Tyngsboro coach is yelling at Zach Souza.
3rd down and 7
Shove there, I think.
for Littleton.
I think they might even be looking for an intentional grounding. I think they didn't see anyone in the area, maybe.
That was a bunch of receivers.
That was, okay.
Timmy was 4 yards away from where the ball landed. He was waving. He was actually waving profusely for the ball. He was covered, but he was waving for it.
So back in the spread now. Lynn in the shotgun. Landforce to his right. Mazzoni shifts down to the right side. There's no ball.
Kind of an essential piece of equipment.
We need one of those.
Clean. I think I saw Souza pull a Sharpie out of his sock.
Tyngsboro takes timeout.
Well, plenty of time now. Tyngsboro's going to take a timeout with a minute 15.
Just a second. I got one more.
Please stay tuned at halftime for a performance from the Tyngsboro High School cheerleading squad.
Now, do we have to stay here and announce while the Tyngsboro High School cheerleaders are doing their routine?
I think we could do that. And then we can provide some really valuable insight. That cheer routine.
I saw Rodney Dangerfield's back to school. If they do a triple Lindy, I can judge it.
So Littleton was lining up in the spread there right before that Tyngsboro timeout. Do you think they go back to it again coming out of this timeout?
If they're going to go to the number 1, they're going to come out with the spread. Hard count, back, double way. But, you know, I've been watching Lakeland since you were a freshman. That was a while ago. It was 8 years ago, right? Even before that, right? It was the Friday night games when you guys were younger.
Right.
3rd
I was
down
over playing
and
football.
8 for Littleton.
You were actually watching, I bet.
Absolutely.
So here they are. They are in the spread. Lynn with Landforce to his right. Takes the snap, looks right. Looking for Crosswhite. He's got it. Touchdown, Littleton Tigers.
It's a heady play. Josh Crosswhite.
Lynn's pass is complete to Josh Crosswhite for a Littleton touchdown.
I was about to say the same thing. I was going to give you the credit.
That was good. Yeah, Braden looking away, looking left, and zipping it right. That was a great. He put a lot on that ball. And Josh
Cody Shearer to attempt the extra
caught the
point.
ball with his fingers. It was a great catch.
And he made sure to get
Palms
that
were
ball out
open.
in front of him. Make sure it crosses the goal line.
Correct. Yeah, that was really an indefensible play. That was a great call.
And a trust in that quarterback and receiver pair there too from Coach Lynn.
Ooh, chip shot.
But enough.
That's enough. Lefty.
Shearer.
Pick is up and good. Your score, Tyngsboro
Gets the kick
14,
through.
Littleton
Number 2 for
14.
Littleton, Max Hannigan, and number 3 for Tyngsboro, Thomas Michaud. Having a couple words there just after the kick. Oh, good. Sure, they're just finding out what these guys are doing after.
Both sophomores, so they'll get to know each other hopefully.
This is true.
The years go by.
This is true. Tyngsboro coach out talking to the side judge out here. He's not happy with something.
Yeah, he was all the way up around the 10-yard line.
Past the numbers, yeah. He's still in the field.
He's still in the field, but he's a little closer to the coach's box, so that's good. It's like at that time, at the end there, he was talking to his players at least, which is good.
Exactly. So
Michaud near side to receive the Shearer kick. Huberty on the far side.
Shearer tees it up for Littleton. Michaud and Huberty back deep for Tyngsboro.
The next up back. The kid scares me,
Yeah.
number 2.
And they're going to Oh, it's almost like a
Don't go out of
good
bounds, don't go out of
onside. It's going to sit around the 20. Misho's got it. Ty Price.
the initial contact.
Ty Price slows him down at least, but Wyatt
Misho
Misho
with the
with a
return.
really nice spin move.
Tackle on the
to get himself
play
a couple
by
extra,
Wyatt
couple extra
Kopp.
yards to the 24-yard line.
Tyngsboro will take
Hard hit
over
Wyatt
first
Kopp
down,
to
10
make the
yards to
second
go
hit.
for its
Slowing
own
down enough for Timmy
24-yard
Keller
line.
It was good pursuit. I like that. I don't know what you call that. A pseudo squib.
Yeah,
I was concerned that was going to go out of bounds, but it took a great bounce and
it did. It took a pop like you want to see out of a
right over the second line.
onside kick. So trips right, empty backfield. Carmichael takes a snap.
Misho in motion across the front, across the middle. Timmy Keller.
Keller looking for it.
Oh man, he's got another
Kelleher's
shot.
still in pursuit. Gets blocked though.
Carmichael on the right side, great block by Phil
It's
Sutherland.
about 11 yards.
Finally stopped by Max Hannigan.
Sutherland.
Enough for a first
Timmy on
down.
the numbers. There was a legal block.
Drive continues, first and 10
He had to get around Timmy to make that block, and he did exactly that. 'Cause
from the 35-yard line.
it negated that whole play. But
Carmichael takes a snap, rolls to his left on a new 1st and 10 for Tyngsboro. Settles himself
my gosh, whose
wide
guy is
open. Someone got in behind the defense. Is shimmying around to try and beat
exactly
the
what we
D-backs, and
didn't
he's
want to
got
happen.
it. 22 seconds.
Carmichael's
21
pass is
seconds, I guess.
complete to Ryan Gauthier for the
Another
Tyngsboro touchdown.
Number 10, Ryan Gauthier got in behind the defense, senior for Tyngsboro. A couple of times now this season, we've seen that kind of a breakdown for the Tigers D-backs, Littleton's D-backs.
Yeah, that's you can't let that up. You know how much time's left on the clock. I mean, you gotta play some prevent there. You're gonna have somebody back on a prevent, and they might have been. I honestly didn't look to see. I was watching Carmichael, and the kid just sets his feet.
He kicks up and good.
Puberty's kick is
yeah.
good. Your score, Tyngsboro 21.
Looks like he beat
Littleton 14.
and Crosswhite in coverage. Looks like Hannigan had the near side third and Crosswhite in the middle. Third.
Yeah, the only way that would have been Hannigan is if it was a wheel, and I don't think it was a wheel. I think that came across the field. So there's got to be communication in the middle of the field. One guy comes out of one zone to another zone.
Right.
Yeah, so
I'd like to see that one again on film. It is. Tyngsboro receiving to come out of halftime too. It's a tough situation now for Littleton.
So, what does Tyngsboro's coach do here? It's got to be just a squib, right? Doesn't want.
Yeah, try and waste some clock so that they can't get a.
Although Ty
Hail Mary
Price
off.
returned a couple last year, so maybe
There it
it's a
is.
good
Goes right
bounce.
to Ty. He's got it. Doesn't even bobble it. Your hands there, Ty. And he's
Outside, turn it
getting
north,
outside.
turn it north.
He's still up.
Ty Price with the return, tackle on the play by Tyler Ducharme.
First down Tigers. I'd expect to see them in the spread offense.
Littleton will begin their drive, first and 10
You got to get somebody behind their backs now, and if you watch, you're going to see.
from the 43-yard line.
What's number 2? Phil Sutherland, the big guy.
Looks
Back
like
in
a
coverage.
full prevent here. Yeah, Carmichael
Yeah, Carmichael on there too. Yeah, so
is on the field for
and that
D-backs.
Patel. So he's had a good season so far. Junior, D-back, wide receiver. Yeah, if you can get some runs after the catch,
rolling
yards after the catch, Mazzoni.
He's got
out of bounds.
hold on to the ball.
Out of bounds.
Looks like he stayed in bounds.
Lynn's pass is complete to Sean Mazzoni.
Way to track that
Tackle on
ball.
the play
You
by
bobbled it a
Pam
little bit
Patel.
there, but
Sure
able to
handed
hold on.
Yeah, he was able to hang on to it. He's a little dinged here. I think that fell among Glenn here. I'm giving Sean a breather. It's not going to be effective at spreading the field. You don't have an opportunity to do a quick out, get it out of bounds.
5 seconds left. Littleton's called the timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Third and final, right? Third and final timeout for the Tigers?
I believe so, yes. They have the ball on the Tyngsboro 33-yard line.
So there's got to be something. I would like to see something with Josh Crosswhite and Timmy Kelleher on one side of the field, because it's got to be a mismatch between those two guys. The big, strong, tall guys, short-handed, and it gives Braden the opportunity to kind of put it in an area. I would imagine that Tyngsboro would defend that, but I think that's your highest percentage play.
D-backs that have like they can height-wise match
they're back around that's 8-9 yard line. So they're
First and 10, Littleton.
Looks like to the left of Lynn, they've got Mazzoni, Kelleher.
timeout red.
And I was going to say Gibbons, but
Timeout,
I didn't see
Tyngsboro.
that when we come back out of this timeout. So Tyngsboro calling a timeout. They didn't like what the formation Littleton was coming out in. Price in the backfield.
Here's your opportunity to beat the halftime rush.
Alone. On the
Get
near
over
side,
to the
right?
concession stand, run as always by Culinary Creations.
Yeah.
It's
Tonight's specialty, chili and the cornbread. Get there now so you can
Chili
get
and
back in
cornbread
time to see the
snacks, that sounds
performance
good.
by the Tyngsboro High
How
cheerleader.
far is that? Can they throw it to us?
not in the same building. I was going to sneak some of those pickles away from
Just a big,
the condiment table.
big vat of them.
That was a big
I think it was being offered to us.
football-shaped bowl of pickles.
Tyngsboro looks like they're lining up for a kick return almost, the way they've got everyone spread out
Very
on the
much,
field
yeah,
here.
very much a pregame offense. They're going to have a couple guys bump up at the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Maybe a couple corners. Number 4, Tyler Ducharme, and 25.
First and 10 for Littleton.
Couple brothers.
Bruce Paul on 52 on the end of the line of scrimmage. They're probably the one to look out for. And they're going to roll towards him, actually. Get some
Come
pressure
back
on
to it,
Lynn.
come back to it.
And it's intercepted. Mazzoni's going to bring him down.
Yeah, he threw.
Lynn's pass is intercepted by Tyler Ducharme.
Okay,
That is the end of the first half. Your score, Tyngsboro 21,
Punch in the mouth. They
Littleton
fight
14.
their battle.
Stay tuned for your performance by the Tyngsboro High School cheerleading squad.
So Tyngsboro Tigers 21, Littleton Tigers 14 as we end the half here. We'll see you when we get back from halftime.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Welcome back. We're in the second half
Unity
now.
and
Tigers
Misha
versus
back
Tigers.
deep to receive.
Tyngsboro, Littleton versus Tyngsboro. Littleton set to kick it away here to begin the second half. Cody Shearer's got it on the tee. Usual returners for Tyngsboro, Michaud and Huberty.
Again, Adam, I go for the touchback. Give him the ball to 20. Kick it through the end zone. Oh,
Squibbing it.
offsides on us.
Penalty markers on the play.
Flags are down. Someone a little too excited.
There's it.
Yeah. Motion for a false start, which of course in the kickoff means something a little bit different.
So he can't kick it through the end zone from here.
Although while they were figuring out that penalty, Cody was looking at the sideline and motioning an arc with his hand. It looked like he wanted to kick it higher.
Kick
again.
away.
Illegal procedure on the kickoff against Littleton will move the ball back 5 yards and they will re-kick from the 35-yard line.
They're at about the 15. He can kick it over there.
I think
As
so.
they sit right now, he can.
And the lefty takes his swing, and he line drives it right at them. Goes right to Michaud. He's got it across the 25. Oh, not quite to the 25, where Gibbons hits him, and then he has to stutter to avoid
Tyler
Price's
Michaud
hit.
on the return
Gets it to the 26.
brings it back to the 26-yard line where the
So not
Tyngsboro team
terrible
will take
damage.
over first down. 10 yards to go.
Yeah, their last drive started about the same place, and this time they let Cody
Why do you
kick
have
it.
to curse him?
So just a reminder, it is 21 for Tyngsboro, 14 for Littleton as we begin the first drive of the second half.
7 seconds ticked off on that kick. So got this big 89 out here with tight end. Josh Wasowski, junior tight end. He's a big boy.
I don't know if I've noticed him split out yet either.
I haven't. He's always been inside. He's just out here to spread the
Carmichael runs it left.
Carmichael on the
Keeper.
carry, dragged down by Josh Crosswhite.
Crossway, I'll tell you, he's got a noticeable ball as well. He came up all the way from the safety position, got into the backfield, and Tackled Carmichael from behind.
He beat Will Allen, who was the corner on that side, to the tackle. So it'll be a 2nd and 5 here for Tyngsboro.
So 89 just like to keep Will Allen honest. Spread the offense. Little draw play. Face mask.
Yeah, face mask on Kelleher as he makes the tackle.
Misha on the carry.
Tackle in the backfield.
Tackled by Timmy Kelleher. There is a penalty marker on the play.
I think it's assessed from the spot now in the new rules.
Correct.
So personal foul, face mask.
Face mask penalty against Littleton.
I'm not sure what Tim's
That's a 15-yard penalty.
I don't know that he's necessarily arguing either, but looks like he was having some kind of discussion with the referee there. So
I think it was. Is there a difference between an incidental and a full personal foul there?
I'm not sure.
That gone away as well. I'm not sure if the.
1st and 10 Tyngsboro from the 43-yard line.
So a 1st
Perhaps
and
that
10.
was Tim was arguing whether or not he just brushed it. That's a nice tackle by Ty Price. Good pursuit.
Quick bubble screen from Carmichael
Ty
to
Price
Michaud, and Ty
drops
Price
Michaud
sniffed
behind
it
the
out
line of
immediately.
scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a great play by him. Good nose.
Loss on the play. Brings the ball back to the
Ty was the last
38-yard line.
resort there, so
It looked like
he
it.
laid out.
2nd down.
Fortunately, he made the tackle and brought down Michaud. But if he misses and swings and misses, he's going to
looks
be
like-
chased on the sideline.
Empty backfield here.
Wide caught
Pop
pursuit.
pursuing. Carmichael's got some good legs.
Timmy.
Carmichael on the scramble.
Josh Crosswhite with a little extracurricular there at the end of the play on Zach
Picks up
Souza.
about 10.
But Timmy Kelleher was
It'll be 3rd down and 7 for Tyngsboro.
Just be careful of that. Don't want to get hurt by penalties.
So now 3rd down, 7 to go. Carmichael with Michaud to his right in the shotgun. Michaud's going to
They need to
flex to the right. Screen pass
Right underneath.
to Sutherland. Puts a couple moves on him, and again,
Phil
Crosswhite
Sutherland with the
Allen.
screen pass from Carmichael.
1st down for Tyngsboro.
So yeah, Sutherland's carrying that ball.
Tackle on the play by Josh Crosswhite. It's enough
The
for a
entire
Tyngsboro 1st down.
Tiger,
The drive
Littleton
continues
Tiger
inside
line.
Littleton territory
Field.
from the 35-yard line.
Single O-lineman let their guy through. Wide open screen pass.
Good fake.
Carmichael with an empty backfield. Kelleher straight through the line. This time I don't think they meant for him to do that.
No. Oh, that's a block from behind. Some language.
Carmichael on the carry. Penalty markers on the play.
Plenty of flags down here.
So you can hear Tyngsboro coaches are a little bit dissatisfied with. I'm not sure who that defender was.
I think we're even hearing some Littleton coaches from above us. Pretty displeased with that hit.
So that was from behind. Lincoln Palmer was the one that got tackled from behind.
So have to see.
See what the outcome of that penalty was. There's a couple flags were thrown, so it was pretty obvious.
Carmichael got a good gain on the play, obviously with the help of that block, but
Two flags were thrown, but I'm not sure if they were for the same play. And one's just got caught in his belt, or if there were 2 penalties on the play. I hope there was no retaliation by the Littleton Tigers.
that could, yeah, if that second flag came later, it could be
A few
because
seconds
of
after, right?
retaliation.
Yeah. So
That would warrant the discussion that they're having now.
it's interesting. Coach Lynn and Coach Ferrante are right next to the officials as they huddle. And Coach Ferrante is not losing his mind, so I'm hopeful that everything's on the Red Tigers.
Right. Is that running good?
Ferrante still got his hands in his pockets.
He's poker.
Perhaps.
Personal foul. Block in the back on Tyngsboro. Personal foul. Also on Littleton. So it must have been a retaliation. They're going to offset.
That's just, Adam, I talked about having the big boy conversations and having some leadership, and this is where the seniors, it really doesn't have to be a senior, just anybody on the team has to take control.
Plenty of influential juniors.
Set the tone. Max Hannigan can set the tone as a
Right.
sophomore. It really doesn't matter
Yep.
who it is. I don't care if there's a freshman on the sideline. Is seeing the game differently and needs to break these guys up, because that's the stupid penalty. It was clear that the flag was thrown against Tyngsboro. So
There were 2 penalties on the play, one against Tyngsboro, one against Littleton. As a result, it will be first down.
It looks like we've still got the first down marker
4 yards
with
for
4 to
Tyngsboro
go.
inside the 30-yard line.
I understand why that was the first down on that play, correct?
I guess the down is being repeated with 4 to go. So Carmichael taking the snap, rolling to his left. Keeper again. Wyatt Kopp with the shoestring tackle.
Carmichael around the left side.
Got a good shoulder on his hip there too.
Wyatt Kopp on the tackle. It is enough for a first down. Tyngsboro continues 1st and 10.
Another first down for Tyngsboro.
From about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I'm looking over to the Tiger sideline, the Littleton Tiger sideline. You see the shoulder pads and the arms drooping. It's not a good sign. These guys got to lift themselves up and realize that hey, it's 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns. We can do this.
Carmichael, big pass. Oh, Will Allen on the coverage. They're going to say it's a catch. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown to
Tyngsboro
Ryan
touchdown. Ryan
Gauthier.
Gauthier, who got the touchdown at the end of the first half there as well.
That was a big one. Yeah, big play guy. Number 10, Ryan Gauthier, senior wide receiver, D-back. That big play is picking our secondary apart throughout the year. It's last week against Oakmont. I'll tell you, there were a couple big plays last week against Oakmont.
Oh, yeah.
The outcome of that game could have been different had Oakmont
Justin Huberty to attempt the extra point.
Big play balls where their receivers were behind.
Early in the game, too. Those Oakmont
Correct.
drops.
The kick is good as the teams come back upfield. Tyngsboro 28, Littleton 14.
Playing 2 scores down. 9:36 left in the 3rd quarter.
So it's good to see Lincoln Palmer's on that front line of the return team. He came hustling out. He's the first one out at the line. He came hustling across. He was the one that got blocked in the back.
That's good to see that.
Yeah, it's good to see him come hustling out.
Good to see the fire in his belly and Gibbons and Hannigan.
Huberty tees it up for Tyngsboro.
Set to kick for Tyngsboro.
So listening to last week's game, I guess Lincoln Palmer is the pride of Whitetail Way.
That's what I've heard. Ty Price again with this return as the kick goes straight to him. He's bumped it out to the far side. He's keeping those legs moving. He's around midfield now.
Oh, Franco Harris.
Ty Price with the return.
We gotta start preparing better for these games with
Making references.
with these references and other generations.
Matt Beauchene and Justin Huberty drive him out of bounds. Littleton will begin first down, 10 yards to go from their own 49-yard line.
Gets right. He's standing up now. Need him on that defensive line, so hopefully he's okay by then.
Looks like Coach Tim Whitcomb did some magic. He did like the Mr. Miyagi, rubbed his hands together and then put it on his knee, and he's all better now.
He does that a lot. He's pretty good at it. Lynn takes the snap, looking to his left. He's got Kelleher for at least 10. He's shedding
Rumble,
looks like
he's running people
Gronkowski
over.
right now.
And holds the ball. 52 is trying to get that ball out.
Looks like he's got to about the 21-yard line.
Kelleher brings it inside Tyngsboro territory.
I tell you, I respect the fact that Lewis Paul was trying to get that
Brian Gillette with
But while he
the
was trying to do that, he picked up another 4 or 5 yards. So he's going to stop him.
first and 10 for Littleton from the Tyngsboro
Again,
21-yard
respect the
line.
fact that he's trying to get it, but you got to make sure you stop the guy first.
That's right. Especially when Timmy's already thrown a couple of guys to the side.
Timmy was rumbling. Yeah, he ran over a half dozen guys there, it seems.
It's a good run after catch. Lynn again set to pass, looks left, now looks right, now scrambling a little bit to his right, sheds a tackle, and now he's got
Heck of a catch.
Crosswhite. Low throw
Nice
for
pass
Lynn,
is
but
complete to
Crosswhite
Crosswhite.
made it look easy.
Nobody else could.
Justin Huberty in coverage.
There's nowhere near the
Gain
defense.
of 5 on the play. Second and
Did a good
5
job
for
getting his hands under the
Littleton
ball and just pulling it up right into his chest.
from the Tyngsboro 16-yard line.
Ref was right on the spot. Ref was right on the spot. Yeah, it was a good catch. It's nice. I like seeing Braden, moving around down there. Parker did a good job of helping after the scramble. Giving him some help in the backfield.
Shotgun again, looking right to Crosswhite again with a nice catch.
Going to
First down for
Crosswhite.
Littleton inside the 10, so it would be first and goal.
Puberty in
A little
coverage.
bit what they were doing with
It was enough for a Littleton first down. It will be first and goal
First couple possessions.
for Littleton
sitting down,
from the 7-yard line.
And it seems like that's what we're doing with Crosswhite right now. Sitting them down underneath the corners, going for a 4, 5, 6 yard pickup. So they can get some yucks.
Looks like Crosswhite went off. Ty Price comes in so he can play his fullback position here in the double wing offense. Now that we're on the 7-yard line. Snap, counter play. Gibbons.
1 yard.
Gibbons
About what?
on the
Looks like they're marking
carry.
him with a gain of 1.
Dan Palaskis in on the stop.
Richie Powderly's down, grabbing his calf.
Looks like his calf or his knee. Yeah, it looks like he's holding below his knee. He's definitely uncomfortable.
Ankle. I'm hoping it's a cramp and it's only his calf. He's wincing quite a bit.
He is squirming.
He's moving his ankle though. Hopefully, yeah, it's okay.
It looks like he's
grabbing
stretching.
those toes to try to stretch it out. So
Yeah,
he's cramping.
it's a cramp. Yeah. You know, whenever we got cramps when I was playing,
Don't give away the secret. Don't give away the secret.
Don't give it away?
No.
All right.
That's a Tiger secret.
It's a Tiger secret. All right. We didn't get cake.
No?
We didn't get any custard.
Might have rhymed with it though.
Might have rhymed. Denise Mona.
Yeah, so these
she
guys-
had the secret sauce. That's all.
These guys, these guys need to know that. Yeah, you can drink water 3 or 4 hours before the game.
Yep.
But you need to be hydrated 24 hours before the game, 48 hours before the game. You need to keep yourself putting good stuff in your body.
Right.
Drinking.
I remember anytime we did that when I was playing, that was the focus next game. That was
Stop drinking soda and watching, playing Xbox.
right.
Watch
That'll
your
be
film
Coach
and drink
Dennis's
water.
mantra this week.
Eat your vegetables.
Getting the overarching percentage. If he always retweets, he's really watching Dan's but he's not really.
Might call me a grumpy old man for that, Adam, but I think it's kind of like a Walter Matthau. Is that too old a reference as well?
Maybe a little bit.
Dennis the Menace.
All right.
Wilson. Clint Eastwood, get off my lawn.
Yeah. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
El Camino, is that right?
I've seen some commercials.
Richie's up and at him. It's good.
I'm Adam. He's Richie. But he's walking. Okay.
Stick with a double wing, Adam. It's good. I like to see his double wing.
Coach Lynn's going to bring Braden over to him as he backs off the field to give him the play. You know, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Slowly.
Second and goal for Littleton from the Tyngsboro 6-yard
Behind
line.
his back, so it's okay.
PSA.
Right. All you see here.
Make sure you drink plenty of fluids this week, guys.
Lynn under center, double wing. Gibbons in motion. It's going to be a toss outside. He's going to try and beat them to the outside.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
That's a great hit.
Great stick at the 1-yard line.
Is that Tyler Duchamp?
Gibbons on the carry. Big hit by Phil Sutherland.
Sutherland with the big hit. So they're going to be stopped at the 1. Third down. for the
Third
Tigers.
and goal from the 2.
Heck of a
2.
tackle. He was inches. Yeah, he just about crossed the plane and popped backwards. He didn't get him forward progress, but
I thought he was at the 1.
I think that ball was going to break the plane.
I thought it was a lot closer than the 2.
When the ball's down this side, we got a pretty good vantage point from up here,
Yeah.
too.
The Tyngsboro coaches in the sideline are telling their defense to look out for the quick pass. Definitely 4 downs are going to be, all 4 downs are going to be used by the Littleton offense, so see what happens. Lynn pitches it. Hannigan. As we were here
Max
yesterday.
Hannigan
Hannigan and again
for
and
the
again.
Littleton touchdown.
The Kazanjian nickname there.
And again.
My partner from last week, John Kazanjian, was up here during halftime. Had some choice words about not being asked back.
He wouldn't give me the headset back.
He had it. He was ready to call the second half. I'm happy to do it with him. It wasn't my call. That's all I have to
The
say.
official on
about
the clock had to separate us.
Cody Shearer to attempt the extra point.
Kazarian was saying that he had people that wanted him to come back this week, but we had to let him know family doesn't count. John did a heck of a job.
Cody Shearer
It's good.
The conversion is good.
converts
Your
the extra
score, Tyngsboro 28,
Leads back down to 7 for Tyngsboro.
Littleton
I can't imagine
21.
John wanted to get in the way of this opportunity, father-son, Tiger Network.
The Tyngsboro High
good
School
sport
Athletic
about-
Hall of Fame proudly announces its class of
It's always a
2019.
good sport. John does good
Bruce
stuff for our
Brock,
town.
class of 75. Tom O'Neill, class of 75.
Park and Rec.
Tammy Zajac Higgins, class of 97.
Man about town.
Jonathan P. Curran, class of 2001.
The Park and Rec's October.
Amy Sands, class of 2006.
An eye out for that.
And Ed Carey, class of 73, along with the 1974 softball team. The ceremony will take place on Thursday, October 25th at Princeton Station in North Chelmsford, Mass. Tickets are $30 per person and may be purchased at the high school main office or by calling the athletic department at 978-649-4210.
Shearer's got the ball on the tee.
Didn't you come up with one?
I came up with one that he didn't like. And then Sure Hands Noah Graham was the one that stuck.
Justin Huberty on the return. Parker Lansford
That's right.
The end of that game, yeah. Short hand.
with the tackle. Tyngsboro will be
I think
going
they've
first
been calling him
down,
that for
10
years, so I don't know
yards
if
to
that's
go.
original.
What was the
On their own
the cream?
32-yard line.
Graham?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Once again, that number for tickets
Full
to
of
the
80s
Athletic Hall of Fame
I haven't seen
I know that one.
I haven't seen a movie since Harry Met
Thursday,
Sally,
October
so-
24th at Princeton
I know that one too.
Station.
So who'll be there with the return for Tyngsboro brings it to the Tyngsboro 32 where the first and 10. Trips right for Tyngsboro. Carmichael in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. Now he's going to look left. And
From behind!
looked like a block in the back from here, but Gauthier again with another.
Carmichael's pass complete to Ryan Gauthier,
Carmichael.
tackled by Josh Crosswhite.
So number 74, Josh DePercio.
Gain of 5 on the play, second and 5 for Tyngsboro
Started to push
from the 37-yard
thought
line.
better of it, and I think the ref
Yeah, well, let's say that.
appreciated him thinking better of it and left the flag in his pocket.
Apparently thought better of it in time, but it was close.
Interesting
Now,
formation.
QB keeper here, Carmichael breaking into
by
the outside. He's
design,
got
sure.
plenty of time. Flags
Carmichael
down.
on the carry, tackled by number 13, Tony DeSisto. Penalty markers on the play.
Looks like DeSisto was in on the stop.
I never said that.
For Littleton, you see what the flag is. Looks like it's going to be against Tyngsboro.
Illegal procedure penalty against the Tigers.
Enough people on the line of scrimmage.
Move the ball back 5 yards, and we will replay the second
Yeah,
down.
I said interesting formation. I wasn't smart enough to realize it was a penalty, but it wasn't anything I had seen before.
They backed off Sutherland from the line of scrimmage. It looked like the last second to bring him kind of as a fullback in the next to the shotgun. Looks like they got the shotgun and pistol going right now. Carmichael again, QB keeper, almost the same play.
Jeez.
And every time he runs that play, he's getting at least 8
I'll
yards.
tell you, Vince Lombardi used to say, I might have a shallow playbook.
Carmichael on the carry,
I'll learn those plays, and we're going to do them over and
picks up
over,
about
and over
6,
again.
so it'll be third down
That's
and
what
4
Tyngsboro's doing right now.
for Tyngsboro.
They're playing with a short playbook, and they're just beating us on execution. New play here coming up, I guess.
Yeah, they're looking down at that
Exactly the
wrist pad,
opposite of what I
so
just said.
they had to read it. It wasn't one of the ones they had
They're all wearing
memorized.
wristbands.
Oh, we
Off
got
of the tackles. Guys, you got to wrap it.
Tommy Michaud breaks a couple of tackles,
Michaud again with a
picks up
good
enough
carry.
for the Tyngsboro first down.
They're at the 46.
Josh
Tyngsboro
Crossway
for another first down
on
and
the
10.
stop. The Tyngsboro drive
Ben Storman,
continues
he made the
first
hit.
and 10 from the 46-yard
He
line.
used to use that strength behind that body of his to drive the guy backwards. He stood up and hit him. He needs to wrap him and bring him down.
Carmichael
Shifting by Lincoln Palmer there, number 51 on our left side of the ball.
Carmichael shifting people before the snap too. It looks like a QB draw with plenty of room here. Will Allen misses in the tackle. Crosswhite finally brings him down. Looks like Crosswhite caught there,
Carmichael, the
almost got
big
him.
game.
Crosswhite eventually chases him down.
Finally
Last week
tackled
against
by
Oakmont, he did
Crosswhite.
not use the sidelines well. And that's another example of why
Brings the ball
Yes,
into Littleton territory. The drive continues first and 10 from the Littleton 29-yard line.
Heels and he had his back. Little hurry up.
Carmichael again, QB keeper. Now he's running to the right side where he's had plenty of room to run all day. He's doing it again.
Carmichael again around the right side. Enough for another Tyngsboro first down.
So our inexperience at in the secondary is killing us right now.
It is.
We've graduated a lot of.
First and goal for the Tigers inside the 10.
Extra D-back in with Landforce. No, he's lined up as a Storm.
He's Storm or a Mike.
Carmichael, a keeper to the left side off tackle. Enough for a touchdown.
Tucker Carmichael in for the Tyngsboro touchdown.
Really looking Tiger defense.
Yeah, we don't have an answer for him. And it's a secondary. He's not beating us with the passing.
Although he's shown he can beat us with passing too with a couple of good passes.
Yeah, he's at
Gothier.
Huberty to attempt the extra point.
This one's going to be close, but it's good.
Right over the pipe.
Yep. Huberty, another good.
One kick is good. Your score, Tyngsboro 35, Littleton 21.
It's not the other quarter here, Adam. We're getting to a point here where Tigers can score another one. Yeah, the Tigers can score another one. They can't keep handing these off. They've got to make a stop. They got to create a 3-and-out when Tyngsboro has the ball. So they've got to march the ball down the field here, score, and then create some defense. Stop so they can't go punch for punch here.
After those late touchdowns in the first half, it made it impossible for them to go punch for punch. The two-score game.
They did two unanswered, right?
Yep.
Huberty tees it up for Tyngsboro.
Well, last week they went command in the first half. They were up 25 to 12.
Hannigan and Gibbons back deep for Littleton.
They took their foot off the gas, and they almost paid for it. This week, it looks like they got to jump on the accelerator. They need to make something happen.
Huberty to kick it away. Line drive again in the direction of Ty Price. He's going to gather it.
He likes going left.
And
the middle.
Ty coming up the middle. He looks like he almost sprung free. Huberty had to.
Ty Price with the return close to midfield. Stopped by Justin Huberty.
Price been getting it right around midfield for the Tigers a couple of times now.
That's true, yeah.
Good to see him back in the field, too.
Good point. That's right, he did go down.
On
the sideline after that big play.
Right.
Littleton will begin their drive. First and 10
Go to the spread
from their
offense
own
here.
46-yard line.
And Landforce in the shotgun formation. We're under 4 minutes. Lynn's rolling to his right. He's going to tuck it and run.
Side, I like it.
Got a lot of room. Gets tripped up, though. Huberty there.
Brandon Lynn on the carry. Tripped up by number 9, Justin Huberty.
Got a deep team here, looks like, at Tyngsboro.
Picks up the first down into Tyngsboro territory.
Class years, at least.
First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
He demonstrated they can put points on the board.
Lynn drops back on a first and 10. He's looking for Sean Mazzoni.
Sean fumbled it after the catch. Or was that not
Looks like it.
Lynn's pass intended for Mazzoni is incomplete. Coverage on the play
Usually shorthand Sean.
by Zach Souza.
At least for the most part. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 here.
2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line for Littleton.
42 and 49 in the last 2 games. So it's an average of just around 45 points. But they only let up 13 points each of those games. So
Lynn
wasn't a fluke.
with the Statue of Liberty play again. Landforce.
I like the call.
But a 13-yard.
Landforce
Like, yeah.
up the middle, stopped by Zach Souza, but it's enough for a Littleton first down.
Parker gets those legs moving.
Their drive will continue 1st and 10 inside the Tyngsboro 30 at the 29.
Was he a senior when you were a freshman?
He was a senior when I was a freshman. Yeah. He was a good back, too.
Great back. Shifty.
Small.
Yeah.
Yep.
Working for our water department now.
Lynn back to pass, looking over the middle. In and out of the hands of Patel there.
Lynn's
Gibbons, the
pass
intended
is
receiver,
incomplete.
right? Just out of
Coverage on the play by Panther Patel. 2nd and 10 for
A
Littleton.
couple of games so far. The 2 previous games, he's played really good defense from what I've seen. And We haven't called his name much tonight, and that's a ball he should have caught.
Yeah.
That's a game changer for the Tyngsboro Tigers. So hopefully that's a little breath of fresh air for Littleton.
Right.
Big number 67, Ryan.
Looks like Littleton's going to call a timeout here. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Try and regroup. They've got a couple of chunk plays that they've got on this drive.
Yeah, they do.
Littleton calls
I
timeout.
see them do hurry up, but a true hurry up, and it looks like a lot of the same linemen are playing for Tyngsboro. Let's try to tire them out. Let's hope that we're in better shape than them, and see if we can tire them out a little bit, because we need to step on the accelerator. We need to step on the gas, and down by 14 points with 3 minutes left in the third. Something's going to happen here. They're going to break this open.
Yep. They need something on this drive. This drive has to produce points.
Correct.
Looks like they're breaking the huddle now.
Tigers are coming out.
Talking about trying to tire out Tyngsboro's O-line. The Littleton O-line's coming out not a ton of pep in this type. I don't know if that's because they're worn out or if it's just they need a little extra fire in their belly. And
Yeah, somebody's got to get them fired up. Somebody's got to get them fired up.
Lynn in the shotgun, Van Forest to his right. Lynn to pass, pump fake,
open on a double
cross-light.
Oh, good ball.
Hit him in his hands. Patel with
Runs
good hit to
pass
break it up.
intended for
Cross-white, slowly get up.
Josh Crosswhite. Broken up by
Came
Clint
across his body,
Patel.
and Patel's also shaking up a little bit.
It was a good clean hit. Yeah, that was a football hit.
It was a football hit. It was good defense.
That's a safety play right there. That's
I'll
strong
tell you,
play from
Josh.
Patel.
Third down and
Josh
10
made a
for
great double
Littleton.
move on Huberty there to beat him at the corner.
He's got a helmet's length above
He's definitely a taller
Huberty,
kid.
too.
So if he can get one-on-one in the corner of the end zone with that kid.
Lynn's third and 10 play is going
Looks
to
like he
be
gets
to
across for a first
Mazzoni.
down.
Lynn's pass is complete to Sean
Cross it out for
Mazzoni.
Mazzoni, 10 yards.
That's a clutch first down. That was really nice. It's
Ryan Gilman on the tackle. It is enough for Littleton first down.
Sure hands and get you the yards you need. Let's have the first game against Nitluck. He's made that reception down the sideline.
First and 10
he had the
Littleton
wherewithal to
from
run
the
slowly.
19-yard line.
It was
To eat clock.
heads up play by him.
Maybe he is that slow, but I think it was just him having the wherewithal and being a smart player. And
Right.
just running slow.
Oh, I think you're right. He's a smart guy. Lynn looking left, looking for Kelleher, who drops it.
Oh, that's a great hit.
That was a good hit. I'm going to break up that pass. He's also
Lynn's pass intended for Kelleher is
great height
incomplete,
advantage
knocked
over the
away by Tyler Ducharme.
covering him.
Yeah, it's true.
Second and 10 Littleton
playing with
from the
two
Tyngsboro 19.
Yeah, it looks like they've got Patel as kind of a free safety, and Souza as more of a strong safety ready for the run.
2.5 here left in the third. You got to go in.
Second and 10.
So this is what
19-yard line going
I
in.
love Mike's offense, but I don't know. Maybe he knows what shape we're in.
Lynn looking right for Mazzoni, who goes
Running
straight
from-
at
Lynn's pass is complete to Sean
the
Mazzoni.
Tyngsboro defenders. Runs them over
Tackle
for
on the
about
play
an
by
8-9
Ryan
yard gain.
Gilmet.
Just under 2, short 2.
Pickup of 9 on the play. Third down
reliable
and
again.
1 for Littleton.
Here comes Ty Price, Josh Crosswhite going out. I'm telling you, that little dump truck pass out of the hammer. Catch him completely off guard. Maybe this is too soon for it.
Maybe. I think,
Got 2 plays here to your point.
yeah,
earlier.
exactly. You got 2 plays. I don't know if this is the one. I think you can get this first down here. Inside run, Ty Price. He's
Chugging,
keeping
keep
his feet
chugging.
moving,
Right.
and he's over by the 6-yard line now.
Ty Price on the carry.
That was a good hard run from Ty.
Absolutely. Kept the legs moving. He went north. Squared his hips, squared his shoulders, and just kept chugging.
Short gain on the play. Tackle by
Got a timeout on the
Lovis Paul.
Tyngsboro player is injured.
Josh DePercio, junior lineman. Is that 74?
I think I saw 74, yeah, Josh DePercy.
Yeah, I never like to see any kid go down. It doesn't matter what color they're wearing.
Yeah. Another color rush uniform looking day.
Yeah, red on red and white on white. White on white's definitely better on a grass field.
Oh, yeah.
He's
You get nice and
78.
78. It's good to see him getting up.
Ryan Mineker, sophomore. Yeah, he was way out on the outside out here, so he must have gotten blocked. Maybe he got the
First and goal, Littleton from the
left knee,
Tyngsboro
which he has a
7-yard
brace on
line.
too, so maybe that's what's
maybe that's a good point.
Hammer again. The
First and goal.
double wing offense. First and goal from the 7-yard line.
135
Could have sworn he got to the 6, but
Why can't they let us go?
flips it to Leo Gibbons,
He's
who
dancing in the
doesn't
backfield.
have.
Can't do that. He's got to keep those legs moving.
Gibbons on the carry,
He got about a half a yard.
wrestled down on the play by Andrew Morrell.
Now we're on the 6.
5.5.
Gain of 1 on the
In
play,
comes Parker.
second and goal from the 6
going
for Littleton.
How many got in the huddle?
Hannigan's on the sideline, so I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good.
Double wing?
Double wing, Lynn under center,
Parker Price.
Leo Price. Parker Landfors. They're packing it in. Tyngsboro's packing it in. It might be time for that dump truck pop pass you've been talking about.
I love that play.
That's a good play. I mean,
Parker Landfors on the carry, several Tyngsboro tacklers on the play.
JV, and it was great.
Gain of 2,
Watches a dad.
third and goal inside the 4-yard line for Littleton.
A sprint.
Absolutely. Hannigan's checking in. Yeah, because you had to get by one guy.
Yeah. And it was the safety who was coming from behind me too, so I
Just like your
be
father,
fast.
you're fast as a gazelle.
Lynn with the counter play to Gibbons. He's dancing again.
Got it.
So it's going to be 4th down and about 2 to get to the end zone.
Gibbons on the carry,
I thought he could
Ryan Gilmet.
pick up one there. That's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, though.
So we get to watch this from the.
Yeah, we're going to flip the field, and it's going to be a much
Josh
worse
DePerso
management for
on
us,
the stop.
but Tyngsboro
That is the
35,
end
Littleton
of
21.
the 3rd period. Your score,
Coming up
Tyngsboro
after this break.
35, Littleton 20.
And we're back. 4th quarter action now from Tyngsboro. 35-21. Littleton down by 2 touchdowns right now. On the 3-yard line, I think they're going to spread offense.
He has him.
And who is it? Mazzoni.
That's great. I thought it was Eddie Mullen. I thought it was 12. So that's. I didn't see that guy.
Brandon
he's
Lynn's
dressed today.
pass complete to
That'd
Sean
been great.
Mazzoni
Great
for
sneaky
the Littleton touchdown.
All right, 5 seconds into the 4th quarter, we've got a Littleton Tiger touchdown.
PAT.
Cody Shearer out to try and make it a 7-point game.
All right, good snap there.
Shearer to attempt the extra point.
Hannigan with the hold, Shearer with the kick. It's up, it's good.
Surefire.
Kick is up and the kick is good.
I think
Your
that's what I
score,
tried to call it.
Tyngsboro
I
35,
think that's the one that we shot
Littleton
down.
28.
I was yelled at for that. It's right there though.
It really is. It's right there in front of you.
So we might not be allowed to say that. Sheer madness.
That's what it was.
That's the Kazanjian nickname. That's the one we're allowed to say. Cody Sheer madness.
Okay.
I think I might have botched it. It might just be sheer madness.
I think if he makes a 45-yarder, you can call him sheer madness.
That works for me.
I got nothing better though. So maybe we do.
What is he? He's batting 1,000, so.
Be interesting if it came down to that, right?
Yeah.
Shearer tees it up for Littleton.
Lefty kicker. Here we go. What's he doing? Put it in the end zone.
Shearer with a big kick. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ref's getting out of the way. That one's out of the back of the end zone.
And your little friend in the red.
Ball goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, well, guys are all excited back there. They're like, hey, we got a kickoff coming to us.
Zach Souza's over there ready to sign it.
That's right. I think this one should be signed by Cody. So maybe those guys will have something in the mail for them on Thursday after Cody watches this on Tuesday.
So to your point about the offensive line coming out for Littleton, Tyngsboro just hustled to the line. I like to see that. Little snap in the snap.
Tyngsboro takes over 1st and 10.
Carmichael with the snap.
Like a little snap,
Right,
but he handled it
another
fine.
QB run. Sheds
Right
a
down the
tackle.
sideline.
Carmichael around the right side, driven out of bounds by Ty Price.
It's a big game. Now I get a first.
Another first down.
No reason for them to stop doing that. I think they, I don't know, what do you spy them? What do you do? You got to stop it somehow, right?
You do.
Maybe,
Looks like Mazzoni's in here.
yeah. He's up at Storm, all right, yep.
One more size.
They got to go away from
He's gonna
Mazzoni.
go
Right
to
up
the
middle,
right side.
Richie Powley.
Started to go left,
Carmichael on the carry.
and then he cut it back up the middle.
Kelleher on the
Broke
stop.
down nicely there. I'd like to see him meeting him in the hole, but he broke down nicely and made the tackle there. Surprised.
2nd and 8
Again,
for
Tyngsboro.
Tyngsboro.
The plays on the wrist.
Two running backs to Carmichael's left in the 2nd and 8. And he's
Yeah, they got to keep running the ball, eat this clock.
Yeah,
Right
he
up the middle.
tries to go left again, but he's going to cut it up the middle for a gain about 3.
Kelleher on the
3
carry.
or 4 every carry. Why wouldn't they? Just keep eating clock.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Tackle by Ben
Like a
Stormwind.
7-yard gain actually. 3rd and 1.
Well, the yard marker that you see on the side,
3rd down and 1 for Tyngsboro.
just a yard off. He's 2 yards off over there. As the first down is 3 yards off. Littleton chain crew is dead nuts on.
Right. You got a
Carmichael over the left side.
stop on 3rd down here.
Stop by Parker Landfors.
The chain crew over here just already flipped it to the first down marker.
That is enough for Tyngsboro 1st down. The drive will continue 1st and
I
10
was with you. I
thought it was.
thought he had him on the
from the 34-yard
So I
line.
guess it was enough for a first down, 2-yard gain or so, and enough for a first down. Littleton's got to take a timeout here, try and figure out.
Littleton takes timeout.
Yeah, with 10:44 left in the fourth, there has to be a 3-and-out. There has to be. There has to be a stop and there has to be a turnover. They have to create something to get the ball back, score, and then go up again.
They need to get the ball back, get their offense a chance to tie this game up. They can't be playing from behind for too much longer.
Not 2 scores down. You can't play from 2 scores down. Not with 10 minutes left in the game, 10:40 left in the game. It's, hopefully, I'm trying to see who I can see as far as coaches on the sideline. So it looks like all the coaches are in the room. Hopefully there's a message being conveyed. I can't hear it with the headset on, but maybe I can. If they're out there, maybe give them a little pep talk.
Oh, I'm sure he's fired up. I can see a couple of the coaches on the outskirts of this huddle, but Ferrante's definitely the one in the middle. Yeah, there he is.
I love the captains are great guys. They're all great guys, but so many. It looks like Sean's coming out with a little fire in his belly here.
Oh yeah,
leading the team out back onto the field. Maybe he's sent a message. Him, Jared will leave, Wyatt Cobb, and Essay, Noah Graham. Essay, the 4th captain.
Did you say Leo?
I didn't say that.
Ty with the huge try.
Essay's not.
Carmichael escapes
Ty
and
getting a
picks
pump
up
fake
some
as they're
positive
looking to
yards.
pass, and
Lincoln Palmer on the
as
stop.
he left his feet, Carmichael's able to scramble to the left and
7,
gain about 7 yards here.
3 for Tyngsboro inside Littleton territory at the 49-yard
They
line.
got to be coming up and making plays. The reason they have these storms is it's that kind of that hybrid outside linebacker D end, and they got to be reading that ball, containing and going back to the pursuit. They got to figure out a way to stop this coming.
It's a little confusion maybe from Tyngsboro, but here it is. Sean keeps the contain, but unable to shed his block.
Misha on the carry around the right side.
Cody Shearer on the tackle.
Dragged down by Cody Shearer. That's
Big gain
enough
again
for
for
Tiger
Tyngsboro.
first
Another
down.
first
The
down.
drive continues 1st and 10
You can't be looking for any percentage.
from the Littleton 36-yard line.
Stop this pounding offense.
Looks like an off tackle again. Sean looked like he got help.
It looks like he's been
Micho again on the carry.
Willing to
it's inside,
say that,
so it's
yeah.
tough for the referees to see it.
Tackled by Parker Landfors. That's enough for a first down.
Horizontal and not
Tyngsboro
fall.
continues 1st and 10 from the
probably called
Middleton 25-yard line.
Good indicator.
I would think so. Another first down for Tyngsboro here on the Littleton 25.
Yeah, they're in 4-down territory here. They're not going to get a 3 and out. They're not going to punt from here. It doesn't look like the kicker has a good leg on the PATs, but I don't think they go for a field goal here. They're in 4
I think they try to waste as much stuff as they can.
9:15
Yeah.
left.
They're packing it in. They're running it up the gut.
One thing Carmichael's not doing, he's not watching, and now he is. No, he's not. He's not watching that back position.
Right.
Justin Liberty around the right side. Dragged out by Cody Shearer. Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1 for Tyngsboro from the Littleton 16-yard line.
You know, with them running the ball as much as they are, maybe you're right. Maybe just put some bangers in. Is Parker in? Parker's in.
They brought Sean in for that reason, I think. But
I think you're right.
this is probably where you're missing Jared Leaf too.
Yeah.
Another run to the offensive right, breaking it outside.
Justin Liberty for the Tyngsboro touchdown.
He's getting that inside. Louis Paul held, I think it was Josh.
Was it Josh that got held that time?
Yeah, I believe it was. Well, we'll see. On Tuesday night when we watch this, right?
Right.
But, I mean, that's...
Monday when the players watch it.
Sure.
Right.
Well, hey, this is where boys become men, right?
Yep. They gotta prove it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Purity tees it up for the Tigers.
Huberty just ran this in. He's ready to kick the PAT. The hold's down, kicks up. It's through.
Eventful.
Kick is good. Your score, Tyngsboro 42.
So let's watch.
Littleton 28.
It goes back to the sideline. They want to come right up to the receiver. I'd like to see them run to the sideline and have somebody just give them a big yell into.
I'd like to see them run.
And I'd rather it not be a coach. I'd rather see it be somebody in a white uniform grabbing some guys by the face mask and telling them what's what.
And like you were saying when you were mentioning Sean Mazzoni, it did look like he was being a lot more vocal than he was a quiet leader. But he looked like he was actually talking to people, trying to get something stirred up during that last drive.
Correct. Max and Leo back again. With 9 minutes left in the game, 8:57 left in the game, down by 14. You're not going to see a double win. You got to see Braden spread this ball around. They have to beat their. They have to beat Patel.
Kicks away. Different kickoff kicker it looked like there, but Leo's got it.
Gibbons on the return. Tackle made by number 25, Josh Ducharme.
I think they might have switched up.
The Littleton drive will begin 1st and 10
They switched it up at the end there.
Yep.
from the 27-yard
So
line.
Ty Price to let it go through the Leo.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Which it did anyway, so he didn't have to worry about it. But Tiger offense out here, 1st and 10.
It is the spread. So again, they're going to have to spread this around. Braden's going to have to sling it.
Braden drops back to pass. Quick short pass. Mazzoni. He's going to try and rumble.
Runs past
About
Mazzoni
a 5-6
complete.
yard gain.
Tackle on the play by Souza and Ducharme.
28-30.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for Littleton. From the 33-yard line.
I had Nichols College math, not Holy Cross math.
I got all the way up to algebraic structures too. Yeah. I'm qualified. That was the last one I took for a reason.
Runs
Braden looks
pass
left.
is incomplete.
Maybe Will Allen.
Someone looks like
Intended
they're
for
gonna run.
Will Allen.
Yeah, Braden threw in the wrong spot and Will Allen didn't.
3rd down and 5.
I think he was looking
For
for Will
Littleton.
Allen on a hitch there, and Will Allen was not running a hitch.
He was inside. He was running the post.
So it looks like Allen is in for Timmy Kelleher. Yeah. So Braden's looking to pass again. He's got Mazzoni. Oh, Mazzoni almost broke that tackle.
Got a first down.
That's first down. And
Lynn's pass complete to Mazzoni is enough for a first down. Trying to met in coverage.
Now it's running again.
Littleton drive continues, first and 10 from its own 34-yard line.
8 minutes here to go in the fourth quarter as the Littleton Tigers get set. Lynn drops back, quick pass to his right, looking for crossfight, another hitch looked like, but
Yeah, that'll work.
Lynn's pass intended for crosswhite is incomplete.
They're playing prevent. And that's
Second down and 10 for Littleton.
Need to execute.
yep, low pass there from Lynn it looked like. It was a deep hitch from crosswhite, but I think that's what Littleton needs is those longer plays.
Correct.
So. Lynn drops back on second and 10. He's being pursued. Looks like we're looking for a screen pass, but Landforce drops it.
I say
Lynn's pass intended for Parker Landforce is incomplete.
big drop.
It is.
Third down and 10
5-yard chunks.
for Littleton.
I gotta say, it looks like Littleton fans are wearing red tonight, which is confusing to me because that is the exact color of our opponent, which is the same thing they did last week when they wore white.
I didn't notice that.
Seems to be at halftime wearing that. So Lynn being pursued, shakes a tackle,
Shakes another one.
and one
Dancing
more.
down the
Now
sideline.
he's got some room. Looks like he might have gotten the first down before he stepped out.
Right at the stick. Let's see how they spot it.
Lynn escapes
nice to see.
around the right side.
Mobile.
Driven out of bounds by Michaud. It is enough for
Have that
a
second
first
threat.
down for Littleton.
Tingsboro defense needs to know that he's still
Inside Tyngsboro territory
You need to
at
respect
the
it.
46-yard
That'll
line.
bring them up, open something else in behind.
Let's hope Timmy Keller is back in for Will Allen. I like seeing Timmy Keller, and he's all alone out here on number 4.
He's got lots of room
Tyler
next to him.
Ducharme. He's got at least a foot on him.
Lynn drops back. Lots of guys pursuing him. Looks like we're looking for another screen, but off the tips of the fingers.
Lynn's pass intended for Leo Gibbons is incomplete.
It hit his
Second
fingers.
and 10
Touch it.
for Littleton.
Maybe.
That's tough.
He could use a little more of a touch pass there instead of driving it through his hands.
A little too much heat there from him.
I'm telling you, I love this matchup over here with Timmy Keller and Ducharme. Ducharme's 5'6", 5'7", Timmy Keller is 6'1".
I think so. I think he's, yeah. So second and 10. Lynn from the shotgun,
7 yards
drops
off
back,
of him.
looking to his left, looking for a deep pass, looking for Gibbons. They've missed a couple times. They got this one. Gibbons is in for the touchdown.
That's a great call.
Lynn's pass is complete
Good
to
ball.
Leo Gibbons
Nice
for
ball.
the Littleton touchdown.
He crossed from the right to the left on that route too. He got in behind the safety.
Absolutely. Did he run that against Oakland? Did he line up on the left side and just run a hitch and go? Or was that crossing route?
I think it was a Poco type route. Maybe.
That one he came straight across. He just dragged across the field.
So Shearer here trying to make it a one-score game again, or a 7-point game again. Handing him the hole. Shearer with the kick. It's through.
Cody Shearer adds the extra point. Your score, Tyngsboro 42.
Right pipe.
Littleton 35.
I tell you, it's critical. That the holder is critical.
Hannigan does a good job.
He does a good job, and you know, from literally from the second scrimmage at one of the alumni field, that was against Groton Dunstable. One of the other DeCoasts, Heather DeCoast, takes a lot of the pictures for the team, puts them on the Facebook page, and one of the pictures was of PAT. And Cody his foot was coming through the ball and just about to strike the ball, and Max's hands were what looked like he was signaling a touchdown. So Max let go a little bit early on that. So that was a teachable moment. So Heather's helping the team.
Look at that. Cody's got the ball on the tee. I'd expect to see him kick it through the back again.
Shearer tees it up for Littleton.
So it is here. He goes for the end zone.
Strong kick going for the end zone,
I think he went into the soccer game that
which would be kind of ironic because he was
Kick
basically a
goes
soccer
through the back of the end zone. It'll be a
hope,
touchback.
Coach Walsh
Tyngsboro
is
ball,
listening.
first and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
one. This is true.
next week.
This is exactly where we need a 3-and-out, Adam. the defense, hopefully somebody on the sideline said, guys, there's never been a time we need 3 and out more than right now. I know I've said it a lot, but
The offense has kept them in it with time. We're just under the halfway point of the quarter. That's 7:21 now.
no, we're not quite to half. 12 minute quarters, right?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Sam, didn't mean to correct you there.
No, you're right. You're right. used to the 15 minutes.
Focused on us being the theater major more than we did the math, huh?
Right.
Oh man. Thank goodness for Josh there, huh?
Micho on the carry.
Micho brought down by.
They can't. They got
Stopped by Josh Crosswhite.
50-yard line.
That is enough for a Tyngsboro first
They
down.
get it to 4 down.
Pickup of about 13.
They're dangerous.
Yeah.
And we don't.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All those fans are Tyngsboro fans. Are you okay? You all right, Chuck?
I saw a Rasa in a Wisconsin Badger jacket. I saw. I'm telling you, they're wearing red.
Okay.
I saw a representative of the
Same play.
fan club wearing all red.
From behind.
Micho again.
That was
carry.
Micho
He was trying to
with
get
the
him
carry.
transferred. That's how much red he was wearing.
Looked like 40 got.
Taken out of bounds by Shearer. That's another Tyngsboro Tiger first down. The drive continues first and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
You should think that the quarterback, Carmichael, would be getting into center, taking a shotgun snap, and looking up at the back judge. As soon as that back judge hand goes up, there's 10 seconds left in the play. They'll drop the hand with 5 seconds left. You'd think they would wait until the hand at least drops with 5 seconds left.
Right now the clock is stopped.
Littleton
Before the
takes
play as well.
timeout.
They used the sideline to tackle that.
So I'm not sure if the camera's going to be on the sideline, but I would keep an eye on Coach Ferrante here. He's good at making adjustments. He's good at motivating the team.
It looks like it's Lynn doing it right now.
Yeah, Mike is.
He's the one.
Vocal.
He's got the.
You can see his tonsils from here.
Yeah. He's laying into him. Ferrante, sometimes when Ferrante is silent, that's when he's speaking the loudest.
Yeah, this is true.
You don't want to disappoint.
Give a shout out to a couple
Coach
of
Ferrante.
freshmen. Jenna Kivlin, sister of Jake Kivlin, Brian Maurice, and Dylan Lockett out there making sure the family is water, keeping them hydrated. Yeah, I've stressed that. Hydrating. Up behind the Tiger bench is a set of bleachers in the woods. I believe we have. I hope they have some cans of water over there because the Littleton fans are on the Dracut side of the field, and that's where hopefully there's no Triple E or Western Isle flying around that area, the grassy knoll over there.
Tyngsboro drive will continue first and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Controversy. Grassy knoll. Micho again.
Pretty far away.
They are pretty far away.
Micho again.
Stadium field.
Ty Price. Correction, that was Justin Huberty. Ty Price on the stop. Gain of 3.
Step on the throats of Littleton.
Well, now Carmichael is looking at the ref.
Looking up, yeah.
So they got set early, but it looks like he's waiting. I don't know. I hope that their
we
line
need to
kind
make sure we
of
don't
cramps
jump
up.
here, too. We can't get anxious, can't jump, can't give him free. Sorry, stepping on the table, right?
That's all right.
Get a little happy feet.
We'll get some ice after.
Back judge is up, arm is up.
So we're under 10 seconds. Arms down. It's 5 seconds on the play clock. Ball is snapped. Micho again. Crosswhite stepping up.
So even right there.
Justin Huberty with the carry.
Drop the shoulder, but put your arms around the guy.
Yeah.
You don't want him rubbing off you. And
Josh Crosswhite on the stop. That's another Tyngsboro first down. The drive continues inside Littleton territory. First and 10 from the 44-yard line.
yeah, sure. They're running just off tackle. And they come out the same way every time. What do they say? Are they picking on Lincoln? I don't think so. Lincoln's done a decent job out there. So let's see how we stack it up.
They're going to the side that Ty Price is lined up on now. Kelleher's on the left side as well, so.
Packing it in. I like it.
And that's where they go. They run to the defensive left. Ty Price.
It's a good stack up there.
Ty Price was in on it. Who else? Who's on the bottom there?
Micho with the carry.
That's Lincoln. Lincoln Palmer, and then
Stop on the play
Sherrick coming
by
for good measure.
Lincoln Palmer. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 for Tyngsboro
Still 3-yard gain.
from the 41-yard
3
line.
yards 4 times. Doesn't bode well for the Littleton Tigers.
What does Mike have in his pocket? 2 more timeouts? He's taking 1 or is he taking 2?
I think he's taking 2.
I think so as well.
Now the Littleton D line's moving all over the place trying to...
Get them to jump.
Yep, now they got Sutherland. Hannigan doing his best. Big guy Sutherland, hard to bring down.
Where's the help?
Phil Sutherland around the left end picks up
Sutherland runs to the
another
left.
Tyngsboro first
The Tyngsboro
down.
offense, another Tyngsboro first down.
The drive
pass.
continues. The 1st and 10
Mark here
from
in
the
fourth
Littleton
quarter.
30.
It's like, I hope Littleton didn't take this game too lightly. Just the way they came out. I'll have to go back and look at it, but it looks
Yeah. Might have underestimated their opponent.
like players may have. They may have. You know, it's, we've got one in the house, and I didn't hear that. But as a freshman, he may not be in the inner circle where those conversations happen. Hopefully that's not the case.
It's not the one on the field that needs that fire. At least for this game, he'll need it on Monday.
Just bumped it outside.
Block in the back. Huge block in the back.
Justin Unity with the
Liberty.
Tyngsboro
Pretty sure I'm
touchdown.
Center contact. I don't know if they can throw the flag there. I'd like to see the flag thrown. It was a block.
Oh, I think it was a clear block in the back.
I thought they just locked up legs.
Oh, I know. I thought he shoved him right up by the shoulder pads.
All right.
That should be a block in the back.
Yeah,
The definition, I know. I don't know if that's the rule book they're using out there, but
we'll see. LCTV definitely caught it.
Puberty in to attempt the extra point.
oh yeah.
Another 80s reference.
The kick is good. Your
Tigers.
score, Tyngsboro 49, Littleton 35.
He wants to make sure that they have enough time.
It's 49-35. Tyngsboro over Littleton right now. 3 minutes 45 seconds to go.
I'm going to talk over you, but they're all walking back. It's got to be somebody's going to have
Heads are hanging.
something.
Wyatt is the one I would expect to come to. The
Fire?
yeah. He's the one that I would expect to be the most open.
Did not get quiet the entire game. Right down to the last one. They expected, even when we were in victory formation, they expected to get the ball. So they fought literally to the last one.
They did.
We need to see some of that.
Kicks back. Gibbons is going to grab it.
Hopefully he breaks it.
Gibbons looking good.
It's around the outside, Adam.
Oh, he steps out of bounds.
Oh,
He tried
that's a
to
face
cut.
mask or a host or something.
Gibbons on the return, steps out of bounds
Stepped out of bounds. The whistle started blowing, but
around
that was
midfield.
I didn't see any laundry.
that much later. I thought I saw something. No.
Did it grab by the neck or? No, it was,
I thought I saw someone throw a flag, but maybe I'm seeing things.
I think one of the coaches on the team had a handy one.
Maybe that's what it was. Some pretty bright socks on the ball boys. Yeah, it is. One of my buddies.
Yeah, I thought
There's a face mask penalty against Tyngsboro. That will add 15 yards to the return.
Right. I actually did see it. It's not a figment of my imagination.
that face mask.
The penalty flag. The yellow go flying.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I wish John Kazanjian was here with us.
Making some gestures towards us right now.
1st and 10 for Littleton from the 33-yard line.
Not really sure.
Right. That's true. That's what it was. Lindrock's back. 1st and 10 for Littleton. Decides against the pass. He's directing traffic. Mazzoni.
Did he get in? That was short.
No, he dropped the ball. He did.
Men's pass intended for Mazzoni is incomplete. Pants
Mazzoni's still down
Patel
too.
Yeah, he fell awkwardly.
on the coverage along with Ryan
They
Gourmet.
tried to bring that ball in. They're going to call it timeout on the field.
Yeah, somebody rolled over trying to extend to get that ball.
Yeah, he's curled over. His helmet's on the turf. It looks like he's holding one of his arms or his wrist.
try to, you're reaching out and extending like that, you really don't have anything to break your fall. So, at the last minute, maybe he did put his hand down to break his fall.
Can almost be worse for you.
Yeah, exactly. AJ Rocker hustles out. Coach Wickham.
Coach Wickham there to do his voodoo magic again, too.
Little Miyagi.
That's right.
Clap those hands together, rub them.
Sometimes he just hits you on the back of the helmet. That's
AJ Rocker's words are very healing as well.
AJ's, whatever he says, it's healing. Sean hustling off. That's good. It's good to see that from one of the captains.
It's unfortunate that he's got his father's hands.
Yes. That is.
It's fortunate that he doesn't get his father's hands. Yes, that was a well defended play.
2nd and 10 for Littleton from the 33-yard line.
The short list that would catch that ball.
Yes. Allen comes on. Kelleher moves to the tight end position, and that's who Lynn looks for right now. He's got plenty of room to run. Kelleher lowers the shoulder. He's going to stay in bounds.
I like saying
Lynn's pass is complete.
Give Sean a breather. Put
to Timmy Kelleher.
The X with the Z.
Yep.
It's enough for a Littleton first down. Their drive will continue 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
From that position allowed too.
3 minutes, 10 seconds left. 49-35. Ooh,
Shotgun.
Them jumped.
Lynn looking left.
Kelleher
looking
again.
for Kelleher again. Not a very.
Lynn's pass complete to Kelleher. Hit immediately on the play by Thomas Michaud.
Maybe 3.
That's okay. Makes him honest, right?
Yep.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for Littleton.
Pump this in, onside kick. Let magic happen.
Shearer might be the one to be able to pull that off too. 2nd and 7. Lynn's got a lot of red jerseys around him. He's brought down.
He's got to do something with that ball.
They were on him pretty quickly, but
Ryan Smith with the sack. Big loss on the play.
most of the game.
He's made good decisions.
3rd and about 19 for Littleton.
That was a 10-yard loss.
That's a big loss.
9 yards.
3rd and 19 now.
Too much to the line.
Lynn takes the snap, drops back, looking deep, looking for cross white. 2 guys in red jerseys over there, and they break it up.
Lynn's pass intended for a cross white is incomplete.
That doesn't help him. I'm not sure you can make a field goal from that.
You're down 2
Coverage by
touchdowns.
Pant Patel and Tucker Carmichael. 4th down and 19 for Littleton.
Minute 59 on the clock. It really.
Timeout Tyngsboro.
Tyngsboro calls timeout.
Timeout call by Tyngsboro.
Very interesting timeout call. Letting Littleton think about something here.
So let's see. Literally just under 2 minutes, right? 1:59.
Yes.
Down by 14. Gotta get to, looks like pretty much the 10-yard line
Right.
for the first down, right?
Yep. It's a tall task.
It's a tall task. I'm just trying to think of what's in the playbook that I can pull this out here. That Statue of Liberty's been getting you between 8 and 12 yards. I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's enough.
And I think they're going to be wise to it.
And I think they're going to be enough guys that are off the line of scrimmage that they're not going to be. Once he gets past that line, there's going to be a lot of red jerseys still in front of him.
What? You can't move.
They have to pass. I think maybe something like what Leo scored on.
Absolutely.
A big crossing route that just sneaks behind the safety.
Telling you, just keep running over here to Tyler Deshawn, the junior D-back. He's playing right corner for Tyngsboro right now. Who's been
4th and 19 for Littleton.
Timmy's coming out spreading wide.
Mazzoni's
Sean's
back
back
at
in.
his Y tight end position.
So Timmy's got this number 4.
Ty Price was in at the tailback. It looks like Braden's taken off. He's
taking it.
looking left now.
Get to the first down, bud.
It looks close.
1 on the carry.
And it was not enough. Looks like he's a little bit short. Went out of bounds on 4th down, just a little bit short. He's got to lower
Why
his
is he going
shoulder
out of
and get
bounds
out
at 4th
there.
down? He's got to stay on the field and drive forward. He's got to get that first down. You've got to know
can't.
where the chains are.
And he had the room it looked like from here. I mean,
I'm
I
not
know we
sure.
don't
It's
have
tough to tell from
best
here.
That is not enough for the first down. The Tyngsboro Tigers will take over on
over
down.
on downs.
An immense stop. That was
Big stop by
a great stop on Tyngsboro defense.
and once you see,
I'd love Braden making that decision to go for it, but he needs to know where the chain is. And,
yeah.
Tom Misha on the carry.
It's just, can they get away with victory? We can't get 2 scores. They can Misha carried it for 3, so
Yeah.
it's 3 again and again.
Clock's running now.
Since you mentioned it, Adam, I do see more and more different tigers in red. That says bizarre.
I don't understand that from this fence. So now we're at about a minute 10, and a handoff from Tyngsboro, and there's a lot of yards picked up there. They might.
Thomas Misha on the
They've got
carry.
first down.
So they can take it.
They've got it locked up now.
So unfortunately,
It's enough for a Tyngsboro first down.
with Tyngsboro being a mid-watch C and Littleton being a mid-watch D, it's a non-league game, so it doesn't affect them on the league standings. But this is going to be an eye-opener and a tough one to swallow for the Tigers.
They've been a powerhouse. They've been able to beat up on pretty much everyone the last few years, last 8-9 years.
Well, like I said earlier with the Oakmont game,
Carmichael takes a knee.
the secondary wasn't able to stop Oakmont. Oakmont stopped itself.
Yeah.
So Tigers
Littleton is out of timeouts, will not be able to stop the clock.
enough points on the board, obviously.
And like you said about Oakmont fighting, even when Littleton was in victory formation, Littleton had their hands on their hips there in the last few snaps.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. Just lining up at midfield. It's going to be a it's going to be a tough ride home.
It is.
Good sportsmanship.
That's the end of the ballgame, folks. Your final score, Tyngsboro 49, Littleton 35.
Team staff.
All right, Littleton Tigers will be home next week. Thank you.
We ask that you please take out trash from the bleacher area and bring it to
Mark Rory for
the trash cans on the
camera and
way
inviting
out.
us here. My name's Adam DeCoste. The final score here:
Congratulations to both teams on a well-played
Tyngsboro
game.
49, Littleton 35.
Thank you
Have a
as
good night.
always for your support of all the athletic.